And good afternoon. John Russell, Cal Van Singel. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the kickoff here between Whitehall and the Oakridge Eagles. The Whitehall band is on the field, and Cal, always great to, first of all, to have people come back to the stadium. I mean, the whole atmosphere and everything was seriously lacking last year, obviously.
Well, it certainly was, and it is great to have everybody here tonight. You know, nice crowd from Oakridge over there on the other side. Whitehall stands here starting to fill in here nicely. So nice representation from both schools. You see people are still walking in with a little over 5 minutes left to go here until kickoff. And excited to be here tonight with you. Looking forward to this game, been looking forward to it all week long.
Other games around the area tonight. Again, we have a split situation with the holidays coming up here. We have games tonight and games tomorrow. The games around the area tonight, St. John's is at Reese Puffer. Reese Puffer looking for their first win of the season. And we will take a quick break here. It looks like we got the national anthem coming our way. We'll take a break and we will come back. You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet.
From finding your perfect home to lowering monthly payments or getting cash out, Ron Rogers at Ruoff Mortgage is here to help. As a senior loan officer, Ron has been providing customers with straight talk and sound advice for 27 years at Ruoff Mortgage. He's conveniently located in Niles, but can meet you at any Ruoff Mortgage location around our area. Visit his website, ruoff.com/Ron Rogers, or give him a call today at 269-449-0754.
Wolverine Electrical provides electrical services for residential and commercial customers, from new wiring to electrical maintenance and even troubleshooting. We're specialists in the service and installation of electrical systems and standby generator systems. Find us on the web at wolverineelectrical.com. Call Wolverine Electric at 616-300-1311. That's 616-300-1311. Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You run into a lot of surprises on a construction site. None of them pleasant. That's why I just bought my third Silverado from Freedom Chevy. At Freedom, I always know what I'm getting. A dependable vehicle at a fair price, with no bull and no hassles. And in case anything does go wrong, they have my back with their 10-year, million-mile warranty. That's why wherever I'm going, I let Freedom Chevy take me there. Find new roads.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, well, I think we got all the interruptions out of the way now, hopefully. So we are here for the matchup now. The officials at the middle part of the field. Let me go through, before I was interrupted there a little bit, we'll finish up the schedule for tonight and tomorrow. St. John's at Reese Puffer. Cadillac is at Fruitport. Fruitport 1-0 on the young season. They're going to have a challenge tonight against Cadillac. Interesting game, Muskegon Catholic at West Catholic. That'll be kind of interesting to see how that goes. West Catholic is back after a few down years. Shelby at Ravenna. Oakridge, Whitehall here tonight. Kent City taking on Hart tonight. Both of those teams 1-0.
Yes, sir.
Reed City's at Grant. We do have an update from Grant. We understand Reed City leading 6-0. Is that correct?
First play. Thank you, Rick Hickman, for the update.
And Friday, Cass Tech is at Muskegon. Grand Haven is at Traverse City West. Calvin Christian's at Muskegon Heights. Big Rapids is at Fremont. And Moni Shores is at Detroit King. And a big matchup at historic Hackley Field. Cal?
Yeah, that's a big one coming up here tomorrow night is Cass Tech, of course, going to travel up here to Muskegon. If you can't make that game or don't want to fight the crowd, it's expecting a mammoth crowd for that. I think that will also be on Bally Sports out of Detroit, formerly Fox Sports. Bally Sports, I know, is recording that. I have DirecTV. I have seen they have it listed, so I have it recorded. Well, I'm actually going to go, and I'll probably watch both. sometimes I need to see things more than once.
Sure.
But I'm going to hopefully go to that game, but also going to record it so can actually sit back home in the comforts of my home and kind of watch a replay on it.
Fantastic. It is going to be Oakridge kicking off to the Whitehall Vikings, and it's going to be number 34 for Oakridge kicking off. It looks like, I believe it's 34. Yeah, Trevor Jones, it looks like, will be their kicker. Back deep will be Red Watson, and I believe Nate Boley is back there as well.
Number 3?
Yep. So the kickoff just moments away here, just seconds away actually, as Jones runs up the ball. It's a squib kick. It's going to be short, fielded at the 28-yard line of Whitehall, and have a receiver, I believe that's number 22 on the pickup, Alec Pruitt. I think Pruitt, one of the mid-range guys, picked it up and has it 1st and 10. The ball is going to be marked right at the 35-yard line, so pretty good field position for the Whitehall Vikings to start their initial drive.
Yeah, Ty Maitland makes a tackle for the Oakridge Eagles. Whitehall moving right to left, driving to the north. Ball's on the near hash mark. John Russell will take it away.
Going to have kind of a spread look here. You got wide out, actually 2 wide outs to the left side, 1 wide out to the right side for the Vikings. Single setback will be Alex Pruitt. He's over 100 yards last week in their win against United. In motion comes Bali. It's a handoff to Pruitt. Pruitt falls forward for maybe a yard or 2. He's up across the 35 to about the 36, maybe 37-yard line.
Vanderput over there on that stop, and also Riley Bean, a junior, 6'3", 217. Helping out on that tackle. Also no huddle here for the Whitehall Vikings. Ball still on the near hash mark. John?
It's going to be 2nd down and 9 yards to go, just underway, 11:31 in counting. Now to the shotgun is their sophomore quarterback, Kyle Stratton. 3 wides right, 1 wide left. Pruitt the single setback, and it is going to be a handoff to Pruitt. Pruitt fights his way across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, where he's going to be still about 4 yards short of a first down, maybe 3 yards short of a first down.
Ethan Joza and Aiden Johnston in on that stop here for Oakridge. Sets up, about 3rd and 2?
3rd and 2, as Cal mentioned, ball at the 43. Initial drive for the Whitehall Vikings. 10:58 left here in this first quarter, just underway.
Ball still on this near hash mark right here in front of the Whitehall fans.
Out of the shotgun is Stratton. He's got Pruitt standing just to his right. 2 wide outs in the right side. It's a jet sweep to the right side. This is going to be Bali, and Bali gets close to the first down. Let's see. He may be just short. We'll see. He is out of bounds right about. He's got to get to the 35, and it's just about where he's at. This is going to be an all-important mark here. I said 45, I meant.
The linebacker Trevor Jones, a sophomore, 6'1", 178, goes over there. Hustles down that line of scrimmage, and it's maybe a half a yard short, John.
Yeah, and Tony Sigmund going to go for it here. Rolling the dice is Sigmund.
But they've ran 3 plays and have picked up positive yards all 3 plays.
2 wide outs to the right side, 1 wide out left side. See, Red Watson is the farthest, or the nearest actually to us. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. In motion again goes Bali. It's handoff up to Pruitt. Pruitt is thrown down for a loss. He will not get it. Number 50.
Ethan Joza, that 6'7", 245-pound nose tackle. Breaks through there, wraps him up, and brings him down.
And the Oakridge Eagles have a big play defensively, and they will have the ball in the short end of the field. They'll have it in Whitehall's territory. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line of the Whitehall Vikings. So now let's see if Oakridge can make that hurt.
Oakridge moving left to right, driving south. Ball's kind of right in the middle of the field. Go ahead, John.
Matt Danachek is out of the shotgun, doing a hand clap there, trying to get over-aggressive Whitehall Viking defense to maybe jump offside, but they stopped themselves. And now Danachek looking over the sidelines. His dad, Nate Danachek, is the offensive coordinator. Boy, you don't want to disagree with a call there.
No.
It could be interesting, right?
You might be grounded for the weekend running your own plays.
Back to passes Danachek, looking to his left. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's in trouble, and he fires the ball over the middle, and it is caught by number 7, Kimball Hanks, and Hanks has a first down to the 30-yard line. Boy, the mobility of Danachek saved that play there, Cal.
Well, it certainly did, and Wynton Napier, I believe it is, was on his horse. He was about ready to sack him for a big loss, but nice pass by Danachek moves the chains.
So a big first down for the Oakridge Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Wide right side here is Lorenzo Garcia. A wide out to the left side. They actually got Vanderput, their leading rusher, as a wide out here, and they're going to stand Jones right next to the quarterback, Danicic. Jones takes a handoff, fights his way forward across the 25 to maybe the 24-yard line. He's got to get to the 21, so it's going to be second down and about 3 yards to go for a first.
Boy, the center Gage Lowry and the 2 guards, Riley Bean and Easton Shappy, doing a nice job of opening up a big hole there for him to run through. Positive yardage, 8 yards on that run. Offensive line doing a good job up front.
Second down and 2. Ball at the 24, 8:52 and counting here in this first quarter. Oakridge Eagles threatening here after their defense stiffens and held Whitehall on the fourth down play. Here's a little pass over the middle. Oh, his intended receiver was Vanderput, overshot him. Red Watson on the coverage there to break it up, and it's going to be third down now and 2 yards to go.
Red Watson doing a really nice job running right with him.
8:42 clock stopped. John Russell, Cal Van Single, working again with the CatchMark SportsNet crew along with our gang at Greater Muskegon Sports Network. And now Danicic looking over to the sidelines to his father, the offensive coordinator. Out of the shotgun comes Matt Danicic. He's got Jones standing next to him. Trevor Jones, and it's a handoff to Jones. Jones has to get 2 yards, and I think he has got it. If they're going to mark it, yeah, they'll move the chains. He'll be down at the 20. So first and 10 for the Oakridge Eagles at the 20-yard line of the Whitehall Vikings.
He was tripped up right at the line of scrimmage by Abram Morse, but able to kind of keep his feet underneath him and kept falling forward. Picks up that first down, but Abram Morse almost had him caught in the backfield.
All right, first down and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Danicic. He's looking to his left, firing it for the corner of the end zone. Tip ball. It was intended for Vanderput, but a great defensive play over there by Red Watson, I believe, as he knocks it away.
No, Hayden Gillette, I think, was the one that was out there also got a hand in there and knocked it away.
No, actually, it's Red.
Okay.
You got the wrong roster there, but good.
I did have the wrong roster. Thank you.
Said if Hayden Gillette was knocking that away, that's going to be trouble for Oakridge. Yeah. But no.
Thank you.
It's going to be second down and 10. 8:13 left here.
Well, we got that blunder out of the way already. So.
In this first quarter. 3 in the backfield now for the Oakridge Eagles. Power set here, and it is a handoff to the first man through. I believe that is still Jones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jones fights his way up to the 15-yard line, so good yardage for him. It's going to be third down and about 5 yards to go for a first as we come up on 8 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Gabe Reeve, that defensive lineman, senior defensive lineman from Whitehall, doing a nice job of tracking him down and wrapping him up and bringing him down for a solo tackle by Reeve.
Going to be 7:46 left here first quarter, third down 5. Whitehall Vikings defense being tested here early after they gave the short field to Oakridge after not able to convert on a fourth down. Danicic with 3 in the backfield again, and here's a handoff around the right side. This is going to be number 10 on the carry around the end. That is going to be Brendan Raymond, who had a touchdown last week. And Raymond has another first down, first and goal for the Oakridge Eagles. Are going to be inside the 5-yard line, it looks like.
Red Watson and Nate Boley in on that stop here defensively for the Whitehall Vikings.
7:17 left here in this first quarter.
Got an update from Rick Hickman. Ravenna 7, Shelby nothing, Reed City 14, Grant nothing.
Handoff up the middle and a touchdown for the Oakridge Eagles. See who has it. Trying to see who got the touchdown there. They did a little fake there, and I think that was Jones again on the touchdown. Couldn't swear to it, but he was, I believe he's the guy that came out of the pile. So 6-0, the Oakridge Eagles on top with 7:05 left here in this first quarter.
And they're going for 2.
They will. 3 in the backfield again, and this is going to be a handoff to Vanderput. Tries over left side, spinning and twisting, and he's going to be stopped short of the goal line. So the 2-point conversion does not work. So with 7:05 left in this first quarter, Oakridge Eagles draw first blood. They lead 6-0 over the Whitehall Vikings. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
From finding your perfect home to lowering monthly payments or getting cash out, Ron Rogers at Ruoff Mortgage is here to help. As a senior loan officer, Ron has been providing customers with straight talk and sound advice for 27 years at Raeth Mortgage. He's conveniently located in Niles, but can meet you at any Raeth Mortgage location around our area. Visit his website, raeth.com/Ron Rogers, or give him a call today at 269-449-0754.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game.
All right, the Oakridge Eagles making it look pretty easy, Cal. Of course, they had the short end of the field there after Whitehall went for it on a fourth and short and didn't make it. But they come up big. The only flaw or the only fly in the ointment was they were not able to convert the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that offensive line of Jones, Bean, Lowry, Shappy, and Driscoll doing a really good job blocking, open up some big holes there for him to run through.
It is going to be Oakridge now kicking off. And now let's see, they got a different kicker. They had, I think, Jones kicking off to start with, and it looks like Vanderput. It's like they got a kick by committee here for the
maybe giving Jones a little bit of a break. He was kind of the workhorse on that
true.
drive a little bit.
Probably could stand a break there, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And to kick another short kick, and it is going to be fielded by one of the up men, and this is going to be number 14 for the Whitehall Vikings. That's going to be Lucas Palmer, and Palmer has the ball 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
7 minutes left. Grand Rapids West Catholic, Muskegon Catholic, nothing. Rick Hickman reporting.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Whitehall's going to have the ball moving right to left, driving north. Once again, the ball's right on this near hash mark, so it's right out here in front of us, which is my excuse to John. You have no excuses right now.
Quarterback is Kyle Stratton, the sophomore. In motion comes Boley, and it is a handoff up the middle to Pruitt. Pruitt fighting his way across the 45 to about the 46-yard line, so gain of about 4 or 5 yards here on the first down with 6:50 left in the first quarter.
The law firm of Harrison Bean in on that stop. Doesn't that sound like a law firm? Harrison Bean, or Bean and Harris. Tackles for them. Nice, about a 5.5-yard run there, though, by Pruitt.
6:36 and counting in this first quarter. 6-0, Oakridge Eagles on top. Both teams 1-0, so very important game here in the early part of the season. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. In motion now to the right side. It's going to be a jet sweep to this left side. It's Alt Gilbers, and Alt Gilbers breaking a tackle. He's inside Oakridge territory, down around the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. So great run there by Jaden Alt Gilbers, the junior.
Really nice run by Alt Gilbers out there coming around that left side, and he got a really nice block. And I was kind of watching the play with my binoculars, because I like to watch that interior line play.
Right.
And I missed it. Who had the block out here? But it was a nice one to help spring him for big positive yardage.
Boley lines up to the left side along with Red Watson. Right side in the slot to the right side is Alt Gilbers, and I believe that may be Palmer wide to the right side. And back to pass goes Stratton. He rolls to his right, looking to direct traffic, and he's going to throw it, and it is, incomplete, intended over there for number 18. That's Brady Fogus. That was Fogus that was out there. Incomplete pass. Fogus and Stratton had quite a competition for quarterback during the preseason, Cal.
Yes, they did. And over there defensively, that was Brendan Raymond was the closest guy. But you're correct there, John. That was a heck of a dogfight from what it sounded like from what we were hearing and kind of in that preseason. They were going back and forth with both quarterbacks almost up until the final day.
And with Fogus, Coach Sigmund said, you're going to have Fogus as your quarterback, but then you lose a very talented wide receiver. So they're figuring this is the best of both worlds. They just got to kind of put up with the growing pains a little bit of a sophomore quarterback. But Stratton seems to have some confidence out there for sure. High snap, brought down nicely. This is Pruitt. Pruitt's down at the 30, down to the 25, inside the 20, still on his feet, down to the 17-yard line. Another first down for the Whitehall Vikings with 6 minutes left here, coming up on 6 minutes left in this first quarter.
Well, I tell you what a great job by that offensive line of Van Patten and Cook and Reeve and is it Napier?
Napier, yep.
Napier, Cook, Reeve, Russell. There's the other one. And Van Patten doing a great job up front, man, opening up on this drive some big holes for these backs to run through.
Alt Gilbers, go ahead.
was it Whitehall once again driving north, John?
Alt Gilbers and Fogus lined up wide to the right side. Left side will be Boley and Watson. Out of the shotgun again is the quarterback Stratton. He's got running back standing next to him, and it's a keeper by Stratton, and Stratton falls forward to the 15-yard line, so going to gain a couple of yards. Going to be second down at about 8 with 5:21 left here in this first quarter.
Bean and Noah McFadden in on that stop defensively here for the Oakridge Eagles.
Oakridge scored on their initial drive, went 40-some yards, short end of the field, got it in, missed the two-point conversion, and now the Whitehall Vikings looking to answer here.
Yeah, they've done some nice offensive adjustments. They have a really nice drive going on this drive.
Out of the shotgun is Stratton. He's got Pruitt standing right behind him. Now Pruitt moves to the right side. You've got Alt Gilbers and Fogus to the right side. It's a keeper. Quarterback draw by Stratton, breaking tackles. And
fumble!
He
That's
fumbled the ball.
ball.
And let's see if Oakridge says they have it. And let's see. Do they have it? I haven't seen an official make it. There it is. The Oakridge Eagles come up with the ball at about the 16-yard line. So the ball stripped away from the sophomore quarterback.
That's one thing with using those binoculars.
Yeah.
Man, I've seen that baby pop right up in the air. So sometimes you miss things.
Right.
Other times they help you.
It's going to be a big defensive play again for Oakridge. So far, Oakridge's defense really accounted for the first score by keeping Whitehall from a fourth down situation. And now a goal line stand. That wasn't quite a goal line defense, but you're down in the 15-yard line, so it's close enough. It's in the red zone.
Yeah, forced a turnover there with a hard hit. Oakridge moving left to right, driving to the south here. Ball's kind of out towards that middle of the field, John.
4:38 left here in this first quarter. 6-0 Oakridge, dodging a bullet there, coming up with another big defensive play here to kind of flip the field. Here's a handoff up the middle, and ball carrier gets out to the 18-yard line. That is going to be Raymond.
I think it's 10. Is that? Oh, that's Raymond?
Yeah, Brendan Raymond. You know who hasn't carried the ball just once was Vanderput.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Whitehall prepared all week for Vanderput to be the workhorse, and they're using Jones, and they're utilizing all their backs as Kerry Harger.
Blanchard, just one of the many Vikings right there in on that stop.
Going to be second down, 6 yards to go, coming up on 4 minutes left in this first quarter, 6-0. Oakridge on top, they have the ball. Here's a counter play up the middle, and ball carrier again getting well, he's not quite to the first down, is he? Or is he? Yes, he is. I'm sorry. He's got the first down by about 1.5 yards. Who was that on the carry?
10.
Okay, that's Raymond again.
Alt Gilbers, Wentworth, Van Patten in on that stop collectively, defensively for the Whitehall Vikings. But once again, first down here. That offensive line now for Oakridge doing a good job opening up some big holes. And these backs, Oakridge running backs have always ran hard. You never have to worry about that.
So 3 in the backfield for the Oakridge Eagles. Here's a handoff. I believe it is. It's Raymond again, and Raymond turns into the workhorse in this drive, falls to the 30-yard line. Going to gain about 2.5, so it's going to be second down about 8 yards, maybe 7 yards to go for a first with 3:18 left in the first quarter.
Boley and Wentworth again in on that stop defensively here for the Whitehall Vikings. So you must have got in my pocket and took my mint.
Well, you lose a mint, did you?
Yeah. We have a mint thief among us.
Second down and 7. 3 minutes left here, first quarter. Oakridge with the lead. Another big defensive stand there for them. They got the ball. Here's a handoff to Corey Vanderput. And Vanderput does not get very much at all. Man, the team picture of Whitehall Vikings throw him back. So it's going to be third down now and still about the same 7 yards to go.
Boley, number 3, Brown, number 4, and Alt Gilbers, number 5, make the stop. 3, 4, and 5 in on the tackle. You don't see that very often.
No. Beautiful night here for football as the sun kind of went behind a cloud or getting ready to go down, but we had bright sunshine on the field here. Beautiful fall.
Early fall,
yep. Late summer, I guess.
Sunshine on my shoulder.
Third down and 7, ball at the 30-yard line of Oakridge.
Maybe the first third down of the evening for Oakridge.
Danachek out of the shotgun. In motion comes Vanderput. Danachek looks to his left now. He's going to roll to his left. He fires it. It's intended for Vanderput, and it's going to lead him just a little bit too far. Vanderput actually did get it behind a couple of defenders there. Fogus and number 4, that would have been Max Brown on the defense there. Got snuck in a little bit behind him, but, I tell you, Danachek's got an arm, huh?
He has.
past him.
That was a great throw by Danachek. Vanderput's up, but tell you what, he was slow to get up. He laid there for a little bit.
So now you're looking at 4th down and 7. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first quarter. See if this is a punting situation. I didn't ask Carey who his punter is, so maybe we'll find out. Wonder if it's Danachek. Yep, Danachek dropping back now.
Ooh, low snap.
And he kicks it. Nice kick by Danachek. Brody Fogus watching it go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line, inside the 15, maybe at the 14. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings at about their own 14 or 15-yard line. 14-yard line, they'll say, with 1:52 left here in the first quarter. And now the Whitehall Vikings, after putting together an impressive first drive to not have anything to show for it, fumbling down in the Oakridge end of the field, see if they can get things going here.
You got a couple of scores from Rick Hickman. Ravenna 7, Shelby nothing, Reed City 14, Grant nothing, Grand Rapids West Catholic 7, Muskegon Catholic nothing. Whitehall moving right to left, driving north. Ball's on the 15. Now they moved it up a yard. 1:52 left to go in the first quarter. Oakridge 6, Whitehall nothing, and we are back underway.
All right, see what the Vikings can do now. The quarterback Stratton goes out of the shotgun. He's got Pruitt standing next to him. 2 wideouts right side. It's going to be Fogus is the farthest to the right. Actually 3 to the left now. And it's going to be a hand. Nope, keeper by Stratton. And Stratton's not going to gain very much at all. Maybe a yard before he's brought down by the Oakridge Eagles. I'll tell you what, Oakridge playing some tough defense here, huh?
They certainly are. Raymond was the first one there. And then Trevor Jones locks him up and wraps him up and brings him down. So that's, about 2nd and 9.5.
1:32 left here in this first quarter. 6-0 Oakridge. Next week, the Whitehall Vikings or the Oakridge Eagles would take on Mason County if they can play. They've been battling the COVID bug or whatever, so they haven't played a game yet. Ravenna takes on Whitehall. We'll be right back here next week for that one. And it is going to be a jet sweep left side by Pruitt. He's at the 20, 25, 30. Look out, 35. He's up to the 40. Tightrope walking across the 40 where he stepped out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Alec Pruitt, the fine senior running back.
Well, if it works the first time, John, let's run it again. And they did. Big yardage that time by Pruitt out around that left side. Trevor Jones, that linebacker, runs him down. He was that last line of defense. If he got past Jones, he was going to be gone. And Oakridge has a little bit of issue on those jet sweeps to the left, do they not?
Yeah, they really do.
They hit him twice already now for big plays with that.
Pruitt's going to be the single setback. They run the same sets here. They got Fogus and who's Boley to the right side. Left side, near side here is Watson. Actually, Boley and Watson on the left side. It's Pruitt and Altgobers to the right side. There we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 47, 1:05 left. In motion goes Boley. High snap. Stratton has it, gives it to Pruitt around the right side. Pruitt is brought down.
Wow.
Doesn't fool Raymond, who sneaks in from his backer spot or maybe defensive back position and knocks Pruitt for a loss.
Brendan Raymond, that senior defensive back, 5'9", 164. And one thing I'll say about the Oakridge Eagles, whether it's Jack Sugars or Kerry Harger, they are fundamentally sound on how to tackle. Nobody tackles as good as it seems like as what the Oakridge Eagles do as far as form tackle.
2nd down, 14, ball at the 44. John Russell along with Cal Van Single. Great to have you along here tonight. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. Fires a right side. It's right into the hands of Joza. Oh, my goodness. Joza went to knock it down, intercepted, and he is going for a touchdown if he didn't step out of bounds. No, he didn't. He's in there. It's going to be a 44-yard touchdown reception. He raised his big hands there. He was just looking for the knockdown, and it stuck. Joza, 44-yard interception return, and the Oakridge Eagles up now 12-0 with 17 seconds left here in this first quarter.
This is not what Tony Sigmund had planned, is it not?
No, it's not. Man, oh man.
And the John Russell Calvin Single curse lives well in Whitehall.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of luck for our friend Tony.
I got some scores after this PAT here. Well, here we go. From Dave Hart, Montague North Muskegon 0-0 after the first. So no score after one in North Muskegon. I think that game's at North Muskegon, is it?
It is. I do believe so.
Yep, so no score. Montague North Muskegon after one.
All right, going for the two-point conversion again. Danachek up under center. He's got 3 in the backfield, and now Danachek rolling to his left. He's hit, and it is going to, well, I'll tell you, Whitehall has been able to defend that two-point conversion, if nothing else. Small moral victory there. But Danachek hit from behind, and so after coming up, well, just 17 seconds left in this first quarter, the Oakridge Eagles leading 12-0 over the Whitehall Vikings. Will take a timeout. You're listening to high school football here, Game of the Week on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network, along with our good friends at CatchMark SportsNet.
Wolverine Electrical provides electrical services for residential and commercial customers, from new wiring to electrical maintenance and even troubleshooting. We're specialists in the service and installation of electrical systems and standby generator systems. Find us on the web at wolverineelectrical.com. Call Wolverine Electric at 616-300-1311. That's 616-300-1311.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, 17 seconds first quarter. It's been a first quarter that's been all Oakridge. I say that, I mean, Whitehall has had some drives here only to be turned away. And then the interception, 2 turnovers, really, a fumble and a pass interception by Ethan Joza, returning at 44 yards for a touchdown.
You know, this last drive the Whitehall had, they went 60 yards, 65 yards before they turned it over. A lot of those yards on 2 jet sweeps to the left. Good report from Doug Pasco. Reed City 22, Grant nothing.
Going to be a long night for the Tigers.
Going to be a long season, I think, for them.
Yeah. Who is their coach now, Cal?
Michael Steffen, I believe his name is.
Is he also the athletic director?
Yes, he is, yep.
All right, it's going to be Vanderput kicking off. Oakridge has not been able to kick off very long here. I mean, Whitehall's had some excellent field position to start with, and another short kick fielded by one of the up men again. And I believe this is going to be, well, let's see who that is. I see a 23. That's going to be Aiden Ray, senior. And again, Whitehall's going to have excellent field position right near their own 40-yard line. Right on their 40-yard line.
Ty Maitland is one of those in there on that stop defensively. Second special teams tackle for him tonight.
So it hasn't been for lack of field position for the Vikings, but 2 turnovers have resulted in 2 scores for Oakridge, and they're up 12-0. Just proving again you can't make mistakes against real good teams. Out of the shotgun, Stratton, 2 wides left, 1 wide right. Actually, 3 wides. Well, 3 wides right, 1 wide left. There we go. And Stratton being pursued, throws, just tried to get rid of it, intended it for Boley, a little bit too low, but beggars can't be choosers. Stratton had no time. He was feeling the heat of Vanderput from behind. Huh?
I was just going to say that. Stratton's going, okay, I'm in the pocket. Whoa, no.
Yeah.
Here comes Vanderput. He had to run for his life.
9 seconds left here in this first quarter, 12-0. Oakridge with the lead.
We'll get
takes on Whitehall.
After this play, when that doesn't say program.
And then, as you said, Oakridge remains to be seen. Mason County has not played a game yet because of the COVID situation. They are scheduled to play Mason County next week.
I don't think even if they can play them, they will play them, to be honest with you.
Don't you?
No.
Oh, that's right. Because Mason County had that hybrid schedule.
Yeah.
And here's a stiff arm by Pruitt. And then he gives a shot to Danachek as he goes out of bounds.
What a stiff arm. Was that Vanderput he put?
Yeah, no, it was Danachek who put the stiff arm. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was Danachek he hit at the end. I'm not sure who put the stiff arm.
Yeah, I don't think it was Vanderput, but because he wouldn't have been quite in that position. Whoever it was, that was a heck of a stiff arm. Put him right on the ground.
It's going to be, third and 10.
Right under 40.
Yeah, so he didn't gain anything for all of that. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. 3 wides to the right, 1 yard left. And back to Pascal Stratton looking to Watson and underthrows it. And now it's going to be 4th down and 10. And that was probably the poorest offensive drive by the Vikings. And just 1 second left here in this first quarter.
Yeah, just kind of a quick 3 and out, is it not?
Yeah. See, Boley looks like he is going to be, well, what do we got here? Yeah, okay, they're just putting the ball down. So Boley will be punting back at his own 25. Back deep will be Danicek. And see where he's going to stop right around the neighborhood of 30. He's on 30.
Got your quarterback return.
It actually is.
Nice.
And Boley, a little rugby kick here, and it's going to hit at the 30 and take a Whitehall roll down inside the 27-yard line. It'll be first and 10.
Fluid, actually. I just feel bad for them. They don't have any
Eagles
huddle.
at their own 27 as time runs out here in the first quarter. One quarter is in the books. The Whitehall Vikings trail the Oakridge Eagles by the score of 12-0. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the health and safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the health and safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, back here at Whitehall High School. Actually, it's a middle school.
Holton leading Coleman 12-8. My partner John Russell reporting on that. He's everywhere tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, and then I got the same one that you had. Montague and North Muskegon. 0-0 at the end of the first.
So they move the ball back. Looks like it's just going to be right on the 25. Oakridge now moving right to left, driving to the north. John Russell, take it away.
All right. Danicek out of the shotgun. He's got 3 wideouts here to the right side. Empty nope, he doesn't. Vanderput's back there. Vanderput the single setback. So you got Raymond along with, get the right roster, and I can probably tell you some folks.
Big hole.
And up the middle, this is going to be Vanderput. Spin move at the 35, gets up to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line for a first down. Boy, he put a spin move at about, the 37-yard line.
Well, how about Driscoll, Shappy, Lowry, Bean? There's one more. He's up here a little bit. Driscoll, Shappy, Lowry, Bean, and, there's Joza. What a hole. You and I could have ran through that hole. That was a huge hole over on that left side. Right? Oh, no. But we could have at least got through the line of scrimmage. Big hole by that offensive line.
3 wides left, 1 wide right. Single setback again is Vanderput. Vanderput takes the carry off right tackle and fights his way down to the 45-yard line. It's going to be second down and about 6 yards to go for first.
Van Patten and Rowell. Cole Rowell in on that stack defensively for the Whitehall Vikings. And Cole's coming out. Max Brown, I think, is going to sub in for him.
Whitehall already losing a couple of their key components.
The Nordic Nightmare.
Yeah. Jenkins. Boy, I tell you, Baldy tried to time that. I guess he did. No flags down. I thought he might be in there a little early. And boy, they dropped Danicek.
Dropped in the back.
The original line of scrimmage.
Nate Boley doing a nice job of reading that play and blew that play right up.
Talk about the timing. I thought he might be so quick that he was going to be a little bit early, but he timed it perfectly. Came in and was blitzing in. And got Danicek down, so you're looking at third down now, 8 yards to go. Ball at the 42, 10-22 left here. First half, 12-0, Oakridge on top there.
Which kind of tells you that you got to change up that quarterback cadence there a little bit.
Right. Same set here that they had this entire drive. 3 to the left, 1 wide receiver.
Just
to
take
the right.
over for me when it.
Single setback. Oh, no. Yeah. Sprinting down the field was Lorenzo Garcia. Apparently did not get the snap count there. He says, man, I'm all alone. So that's going to back up Oakridge 5 yards. That's a bit embarrassing.
Talking about missing a key element of the huddle.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. You don't have a huddle anymore, right? So you can't blame.
Yeah.
You say, Coach, if we would huddle, I would know the snap count.
He thought they were going on the hand clap instead of the count or the first clap. So it's going to be third down and 13, ball at the 38-yard line. But I'll tell you what, he's got some speed, doesn't he?
He was moving.
Danicek back to pass, steps up, fires it over right side, takes a hit, and it's intended for Vanderput. He has it down to the 30, inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. Ball hung up there a while, but Vanderput was able to get under it, and a big play between Danicek and Vanderput.
Credit the offensive line for giving him time to set his feet and make a beautiful throw. Vanderput just ran underneath it, caught it. And then he had, I think it was Boley that kind of came over there and threw a shoulder into him, and Vanderput just bounced off of that, spun, and got more yardage.
1st and 10 ball at the 25 of Whitehall. Oakridge threatening to add more to their lead of 12-0 with 9:29 left here in the first half.
I got a score after this play.
All right. Out of the shotgun, Danicek, and he's going to hand off to Vanderput. Vanderput off left tackle. Gains a couple, maybe 3. It's going to be second at about 7.
Yep. Alt Gilbers leads them defensively. Here's a score. Dylan Everett, 44-yard touchdown run. 8:02 left to go in the second. Montague 7-0 over North Muskegon. So
tell you, that's a close one.
That is, yep. Dave Hart with the update. Thank you, Dave.
You know, North Muskegon played Catholic's close for the first half last week. Catholic was able to open up the lead and take over control later on. They just kind of wear you down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But, Montague right now getting everything they want from the Norsemen.
And that was a game last year. That seems to be a game every year.
Yeah. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 22 of Whitehall. Oakridge with it. It's a handoff to Vanderput off right tackle, and he's going to gain a few. He's down inside the 20 to about the 17. Mm-hmm. He's in the neighborhood of a first down, but he's going to be about 1.5 yards, it looks like. Maybe a little bit more than that. He's going to be about, he gets almost 3 yards short of a first down.
Van Patten and Reeve in on that stop defensively. Once again, the Eagles moving right to left, driving north. Ball's more towards kind of way out on that far hash mark now.
Coming up on 8 minutes left in the half, 12-0 Oakridge. They want more. They scored really courtesy of 2 turnovers. Fumble on the initial drive by Whitehall, and then the interception thrown right. Jose went to knock it down and intercepted 44 yards. And this is a handoff to Vanderput. Vanderput fights his way to the 15-yard line, and that should be enough for the first down. I think he had to get to the 16.
Van Patten and Reeve again in on that stop. Good job defensively by those two to read that play very well.
Wow.
And sets up a about a 3rd and 4. I don't think he got far.
You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what. They really did not give him a good mark because he was actually up to the 15, but I guess they're going to say his knee touchdown back there.
Yep.
Reeve
and let me look here. Van Patten really blew that play up pretty quickly.
They got 4th and 1, but boy, that's a long one, isn't it, Cal? That's almost like 2.
I think it's way more than it is 2.
All of 2 anyhow.
Yeah, ball's almost on it is on the 17. They got to get to the 15.
Thought he was already there, but apparently the knee touched down, so they brought it back there. All right, big play here both ways, really, when you look at it. It's Danicek up under center, and he's going to keep it around the left side, puts his head down, he's hit, and he falls forward. Now he's right at the 15. Do they give him the progress, though?
Well, I think he's going to be short, to be honest with you.
And great so does Whitehall.
Great defensive charge that
time. They did. That defense did stiffen there. Danicek tried to sprint or tried to stretch himself to the 15, but they're going to put it back at the 16. So it's 1st and 10 for Whitehall, and their defense comes up big. Boy, they needed that stop, Cal.
Yeah, they could not afford to go down 20, 18 or 21-0. Rockford 21, Cedar Springs nothing.
Just to repeat,
Spring Lake 21, Zeeland East nothing.
Holton 12, Coleman 8. Cal reported that one. Arlene did as well.
We have a timeout.
Timeout on the field here. We'll take a timeout with 6:40 left in this second quarter. 12-0 Oakridge. You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
Wolverine Electrical provides electrical services for residential and commercial customers, from new wiring to electrical maintenance and even troubleshooting. We're specialists in the service and installation of electrical systems and standby generator systems. Find us on the web at wolverineelectrical.com. Call Wolverine Electric at 616-300-1311. That's 616-300-1311.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. John Russell, Cal Van Single here as 6:40 left here in this first half. It's 12-0. Oakridge on top.
Jason Hausler reporting Ravenna now up 14-0.
And they are playing Shelby. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Looks like another long year for Shelby, huh? They got beat handily by White Cloud last week.
White Cloud, yeah. Well, Whitehall moving left to right, driving south. Maybe this is their better end of the field here. Maybe they can make something happen going this way.
Out of the shotgun is Kyle Stratton, and he's going to keep it around the left side. He had that ball where he kind of tucked it in the gut of Alec Pruitt, pulled it back, and then ran around the left side, but that Oakridge Eagle defense wasn't fooled.
And Raymond makes that stop defensively.
Going to be 2nd and 9, only a gain of 6:22 left here in the first half.
The lights are starting to come on, John Russell.
Yeah, they are.
Do you see the light, John?
I see the light.
Okay.
Beautiful location to call football. You got that kind of grassy knoll area around just across the field from us.
Oh, the grassy knoll.
The grassy knoll. Out of the shotgun. Stratton, 2nd and 9, ball at the 17, 5:57 left. Stratton fires over the right side to Fogus. Fogus trying to break a tackle. He's hemmed in the backfield, and he's going to go down. He's inside the 20 to the 18, so that's going to be a loss of some yardage there. And boy, this Oakridge defense is as advertised, Cal. We heard they were tough.
I tell you what, you know who's having a heck of a game, and there's a lot of Oakridge Eagles out there. Well, that's Brendan Raymond. That 5'9", 164. He's one of the captains. He's having a great game for them. He's carried the ball a lot. He's been in there making tackles. Nice job by Raymond.
Raynor. Oh, Raymond. That's right.
Yeah, Brendan Raymond.
Yep. You got Raymond and Raynor out there. That's right.
That can happen.
3rd down and 8. Ball at the 18. Back to pass is Stratton, and now he's running, and he's up to the 20, 25, 30. He's got the first down. And, boy, that's the first big play for the Whitehall Vikings in a while. A 5:08 left here in the first half.
Yeah, Trevor Jones runs them down, but like you said, not before the Vikings get that first down. And they did not want to have to punt because Oakridge would have had the ball somewhere, around the 50, maybe their 40.
Stratton making it happen with his legs there. He's obviously a mobile quarterback. Got 2 mobile quarterbacks.
Really think Whitehall needs to score here before the end of the quarter, don't you? Before the end of the half?
And this is a jet sweep to Boley. Boley's up across the 30, and he's going to get to maybe the 33. Gain of a couple. That's a lot of running for a couple of yards, Cal.
Yeah, I tell you what. Then you get the big hit from Trevor Jones, 6'1", 178, and Trevor kind of got after him on that tackle, did he not? Nice hit there by Trevor Jones. Once again, Whitehall Vikings moving to the south. Ball's on the near hash mark, closest to the Whitehall sidelines, down to 4:20 left to go in the first half.
2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Stratton. You got 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Now, as I say that, we got a man in motion on the left side. Hand off to Pruitt. Pruitt's going to fight his way to the 34-yard line, so he's still going to be well short of a first down by about 6 or 7 yards. 7 yards, maybe.
Ethan Joseph, I almost think he was in the Whitehall huddle. He knew exactly what was going to happen on that play. He had a little help from 2 other guys, but Joseph blew that play up.
3rd down and 6. Officially ball at the 34, 3:48 and counting. 12-0 Oakridge. Whitehall just trying to get on the board, trying to stay close here. Stratton out of the shotgun. 3 wides left side. Stratton looks to his right. Fogus comes back for it, catches it, first down. What a catch by Fogus. Had to actually come back for it. And it's going to be first down for Whitehall at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, the cornerback, Lorenzo Garcia Jr., 5'9", 147, makes that tackle. But really nice play, well designed, well executed that time by the Whitehall Vikings. Puts that ball up to about 45, 3:32 left to go in the half.
Yeah, that's kind of a mismatch between Fogus and Garcia as far as height. They don't have height for Whitehall, but Fogus is a pretty big boy. And
athletic.
Yeah, he's given several inches away there or Garcia's given, and now we got a flag. Probably going to be illegal motion. It is. Motion against the Whitehall Vikings, so that'll set them back 5. So the down box will stay the same. So instead of 1st and 10 from the 45, it'll be 1st and 15 from the 40.
I think that's only the 2nd penalty on the evening, John.
Yeah, it's been, like you say, relatively
quiet. Each team with 1 penalty.
Right.
Oh, I just jinked us. What do you want to bet? It'll be a flag fest now.
Watson, Boley to the left side. Right side will be Fogus and Altgobers. Single setback is Pruitt. Out of the shotgun. Movement. Joes has got caught. He went for the hand clap, and it's going to be, so they're going to give the 5 yards back that Whitehall just gave up. So now it will be 1st and 10 from the 45.
3:31 left to go, first half. Vikings driving south, ball still on this near hash mark right out here in front of us right now.
Montague 7, North Muskegon nothing, second quarter.
And we're back to action.
It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 45-yard line. Pass over the middle. Oh!
Way behind him.
Yeah, threw behind Boley. Boley was open.
Oh, he was open.
But not perfectly placed pass there. Now you're looking at 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, it wasn't a little bit behind him. That was like behind him.
Right.
Well, fortunately here for Whitehall, this clock did stop, so that play didn't take long, but they wanted some positive yardage out of that play, and they got nothing.
2 wides on either side. Single setback is Pruitt. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. 3:30 left here in the first half. This is Stratton. He's going to run, and he's still thinking about throwing, but now he's got to tuck it and run. He's up across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Really all of that, and he's only going to gain a yard or two, and it's going to be 3rd down and long for the Vikings with 3:24 left. Clock stopped as Stratton got out of bounds.
Yeah, forced out of bounds again by Van Patten, that sophomore. Hold on a minute. No, McFadden. McFadden on the stop. Helps to put your glasses on. McFadden on the stop.
So they'll call it 3rd down and 9 from the 46-yard line of Whitehall. 3:24 left. Oakridge leading 12-0. Stratton out of the shotgun. He's got Pruitt standing next to him. We've got 2 wides left, 2 wides right. In motion comes Altgobers to the left side. And now rolling to the left is Stratton. Stratton fires it, and it is tipped. Boley gets it. He had it once. It got tipped, and he caught the pass for a 1st down to the 40-yard line of Oakridge. What concentration by Nate Boley.
Danacek right there and Rayner right there with a big hit right when he caught it, but he hung on. Nice pitch and catch. Great catch that time by the Vikings. And once again, 1st down. Chains are moving. Clock's going to start, and the clock is running. We're at 3 minutes in the first half.
1st and 10, ball at the 39-yard line now. Whitehall trying to get some points out of this. 2:57 left. They have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Stratton out of the shotgun, man in motion. That's Boley. Hand off to Pruitt. Pruitt's got an opening. He's down to the 30. He's down to the 25, 20. Still on his feet, down to the 10, down to the 5, and he's in for the end zone for a touchdown. 39-yard touchdown sprint for the senior, Alex Pruitt. And the Whitehall Vikings are on the board 12-6 with 2:43 left here in this first half.
Well, the key to that game, 2 keys to that touchdown pass or play. 2 keys. The offensive line doing a great job opening up a big hole. And Red Watson got a hold of that Oakridge defensive back, and I bet you he blocked him for 15 yards, John. That D-back from Oakridge was trying to get in there, and he couldn't. Red Watson way out on that left side. He got a hold of him. He locked him down. That's why you got that touchdown. Great blocking, great team effort.
Landon Howe will try the extra point. The kicker, it's up, and it is no good. Far to the right. So, boy, extra points and 2-point conversions have been a bugaboo here tonight.
Yes.
2:43 left here in the first half. 12-6 is the score. The Oakridge Eagles on top of the Whitehall Vikings. High school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also on CatchMark SportsNet.
You run into a lot of surprises on a construction site. None of them pleasant. That's why I just bought my 3rd Silverado from Freedom Chevy. At Freedom, I always know what I'm getting. A dependable vehicle at a fair price, with no bull and no hassles. And in case anything does go wrong, they have my back with their 10-year, million-mile warranty. That's why wherever I'm going, I let Freedom Chevy take me there. Find new roads.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, back here now at Whitehall as the Whitehall Vikings get on the board. And, boy, they needed that one, Cal. 12-6.
Yeah, they certainly did. And how about Reeve, Cook, Napier, Russell, and Van Patten? Great job of blocking up there for Pruitt up front, and then Red Watson doing a phenomenal job. It was a total team effort that time by the Whitehall Vikings with a big run. Cadillac 7, Fruitport nothing. Rick Hickman reporting. Ravenna 28-0, end of the first. Jason Hausler reporting.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. And here's the kickoff.
Oh, this is at least high.
This is McDowell kicking it off, and it's going to be Raymond fielding it back at his 15. He's got some running room. Look out, he's up the 35, across the 35 to nearly the 40-yard line, and excellent field position for the Oakridge Eagles. Good return there by Brendan Raymond, who, as you said, has had a good game offensively and defensively.
Yeah, he's been playing really well here. Did he get that out to the 41? Got out to the 40, didn't he? Yeah.
2:37 left here in this first half, 12-6. Whitehall with the lead. They led 12-0, but Oakridge was able. Oakridge led 12-0. Whitehall was able to close it to within 6. Oakridge with the ball now. Got Danachek out of the shotgun. He's got 2 to the right side, 2 to the left side. Single setback there is going to be Vanderput. Now he's going to look back to Coach Danachek. Over here left side is Braden Rayner. And slot left side, I believe that's going to be Raymond, who comes in motion now, does Raymond. And Raymond's going to, it's going to be a keeper by Danachek, and Danachek's going to fall to the 40. And they say there's a fumble. Whitehall says they have it.
I didn't see it come out in time. I did not see it come out in time. I think it's down. Yeah.
Fisher made the motion that it was down.
I think Van Patten was one of those leading the charge defensively. Oakridge moving right to left, driving here to the north. 2:12 left to go first quarter. And I think Kerry Harger goes, let's get one more first down and get out of here and regroup at halftime. Whitehall's down, but they have some momentum right now.
Yeah, Oakridge with a 6-point lead. 2nd and 10 ball at the 40. 2 minutes left here in this first half. Out of the shotgun is Danachek. Again, here comes the blitz, and Danachek dropping back, gets it to Vanderput. A little screen pass. Vanderput's at the 35. He's at the 40. He's at the 45 up to midfield. He's down to the 45, still on his feet. Fights his way to the 42-yard line. Good first down there. First down run after the catch by Corey Vanderput.
Boley and Brown in on that stop defensively for the Whitehall Vikings. Well designed, well executed. Man, I tell you what, everybody was heading towards Danachek. He just dumped it off to Vanderput. And Vanderput, you get him in the open field, he's going to do some serious damage.
1:33 left. Oakridge up 12-6. 1st and 10 ball at the 42. Danachek back to pass. Looks to his left. Has time. Fires it. It's a long one intended for number 33. Who has it? That is going to be Rayner. And Rayner has it. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line. Or just outside the 5, I guess.
Yeah, Red Watson running right with him, Connor. Rayner goes up, gets it, brings it down. Nice, great play by Oakridge.
Wow, what an arm both of these guys have, huh?
Yes.
2 young quarterbacks, and we're seeing a passing display here at times. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5, 1:16 left here. And Kerry Harger wants more, and we're going to have, it looks like, a timeout called by the Whitehall Vikings. They'll take a quick timeout. 1:12 left in this first half, 12-6 Oakridge on top. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Michigan.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, timeout called by Whitehall. They want to make sure that they got all their ducks in a row here. They don't want to give up a cheap touchdown here. They fought their way back to get within 6. They don't want to fall down to at least 6 again here so quickly. And I do mean quickly.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden you think, just a few minutes ago, Whitehall kind of had some momentum.
Right.
Even though they were down 6. And just like that, Oakridge now has all the momentum again. We will be right back here next week.
For Ravenna and Whitehall.
Hoping to have all of our technical difficulties straightened out by then.
I think we got an overload of internet.
Is that what it is?
I'm thinking.
How about maybe a bird on a wire?
Yeah. Here's a handoff to Raymond. Raymond tucks his head in, and he's still on his feet, and he's in for the end zone for a touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Raymond. Brendan Raymond The 5'9" senior running back was not going to be denied there, and the Oakridge Eagles, man, answer 18-6 with 1:06 left. That's got to be disheartening to Whitehall.
Yeah, don't look now, and the long ways to go, but Oakridge is looking really tough this year.
They are.
This drive started with 2:37. They score at 1:06. So quick drive. I think Kerry Harger's probably thinking, hey, let's get 2 first downs and get in the locker room and make adjustments. And all of a sudden his team goes out and goes, hey, let's go 60 yards for a touchdown, and they did.
Going to go for that 2-point conversion again. This is Danachek.
Can we call it a 2-point disaster?
It has been. Extra points have not been a good thing today. Here's a little loft in the end zone and a diving catch. Are they going to say hung on to it? Yep, number 35. That would be Noah McFadden, the tight end. And a 2-point conversion is good for the Oakridge Eagles. So now they bump the lead up to 20-6 with 1:06 left here in this first half. We'll take a timeout, come back. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet.
From finding your perfect home to lowering monthly payments or getting cash out, Ron Rogers at Ruoff Mortgage is here to help. As a senior loan officer, Ron has been providing customers with straight talk and sound advice for 27 years at Ruoff Mortgage. He's conveniently located in Niles, but can meet you at any Ruoff Mortgage location around our area. Visit his website, ruoff.com/Ron Rogers, or give him a call today at 269-449-0754.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, both of us are trying to text folks with scores here, and that's not working out so well. We do need a secretary almost.
Montague 7, North Muskegon at the half. Compliments of Dave Hart.
So that one's still 7-0, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what Oakridge can do here. Yep. They'll be kicking off with 1:06 left. And
Trevor Jones on the kick.
Whitehall will have 2 timeouts remaining. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. And as Cal mentioned, Noah on the kick. Back deep will be Boley and Watson. And it's going to come to Boley at the 20-yard line. He is up to the 25, trying to get around the corner and reverses his field. Still on his way around the right side. He's at the 30. He's up to the 35-40. He's to the 45 and still on his feet as he's slung across the 50-yard line.
Three Whitehall guys out in front, and they let number 20, Brody Jennings, slide in there and make the stop. Great job by, I think it's Brody Jennings.
A saving tackle there. Boley just reversed his field. It looked like he was going to have a big return there. It is pretty big as it is. It's inside Oakridge territory at the 48, 1st and 10 with 50 seconds left.
Well, it might have been 30.
Stratton out of the shotgun. He's got Pruitt standing next to him. Got 2 wideouts to either side. Back to pass is Stratton over the middle. Oh, it was right in the hands of Focus, and he's disappointed as he drops it. Was going to try to catch it and go out of bounds. I think he got more concerned with trying to catch it and get out of bounds than he did catch the ball. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
We got 50 seconds, but it looks like 50 minutes on the clock.
Got all kinds of time.
There we go.
50 seconds left here in this first half.
Yeah, but I glanced up and it said 50 minutes. I was like, whoa.
Stratton out of the shotgun. He's got Pruitt standing next to him. Stratton looks to his left, fires it. He's got a man. That's Boley. Oh, just overthrows Boley. Boley tried to stretch out for it, and now Boley's down again. I don't know if that's just frustration I think it's just frustration.
He ran a long ways too, and he hit the ground hard.
Yeah, he is. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Boy, the clock didn't move at all, did it, Cal? It's still 50 seconds, so they got some issues going on here. Yeah, now the officials they caught the officials' attention here. The official's going to tell them to run some time off it, I'm sure.
Probably about 7 or 8 seconds. Oh, 4 seconds.
Okay.
So
they got 46 seconds now on the clock. Officials still talking about something. I don't know if this is the clock they're talking about or what. Boy, it's quite a conference, isn't it?
I don't see a flag anywhere, do you?
You know, I don't. Boy, but they are, every single one of them is chatting about something here. Let's see. Okay, that's what it was. Make sure that the clock keeper was okay. They're going to go down to 43 seconds. That's what it was how much time was going to be on the clock. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Whitehall out of the shotgun is Stratton. 2 wide to either side. Single setback is Pruitt. 20-6 now. Oakridge on top. Stratton is going to it's tipped again. That might have been Joza again getting a paw on it, knocking it down. He has 1 interception after knocking one down.
He was the closest one in that vicinity, Joza was.
Yeah. So it's going to be 4th and 10, 40 seconds left. And you know what? They're dropping Bowley back like he's going to punt. Going to be 4th and 10, ball at the 48.
I think that's a wise move.
Probably, because if you don't make it, you still have.
Oakridge has got 2 timeouts, and they're halfway there, halfway to the end zone.
And good snap. Bowley puts his foot into it. High kick. And it's going to hit at the 30, take a lateral or a sideways roll. And it's going to be down at the 28-yard line. So 31 seconds left. We'll keep it right here.
Yeah, and don't forget, Oakridge will have the ball to start the second half.
Yeah. Boy, Whitehall fought back, just had to feel good about themselves. Finally got within 6. Took a while, and then just like that, snap of a finger, big pass play here, and then a 5-yard run, and Oakridge just kind of swatted the fly off their back a little bit, didn't they?
And got all the momentum back their way.
1st and 10, ball at the 29, Oakridge with it. Oh, do you just
take a knee,
play it safe, or 3 in the backfield? And it is going to be a handoff up the middle, and not much. That's going to be Jones on the carry, Trevor Jones. So it's going to be 2nd down, 10. Ball still right at about the 29-yard line.
I don't think they run another play, do you?
They're down 17 seconds. Yeah, they don't have to.
No.
And I think, right now Coach Danachek is talking to the official to make sure that they're all set. I think you're right. The half is going to come to an end. So 1 half in the books, 20-6. The Whitehall Vikings trail the Oakridge Eagles. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness.
I'm Gabe Reevy. I'm a center and a nose tackle. Oh, me and the teammates at practice, we just like to have, I guess we just like to joke around a bunch. Like me and our warm-up line at practice every day, I got a nickname for everyone in my line. We got Star Crunch, flapjack, Nash Brown, PB and Jam, and then like a couple of my other fellow teammates, like they'll do like handshakes and stuff. So, you know, we just try to keep the energy going the whole day, and that's kind of how we do it. Oh, what song do I listen to get hype? X Gon' Give It To You, probably. That's a good one, yeah. What one word describes me? I would say lively. Yeah, lively. I'd say I'm a lively person. I don't know, it just keeps me on track. Makes me want to go to school in a way. You know, score, I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is it'll be a physical, tough game like always. You know, if we don't come into that game prepared like we should be, it could go either way. But, you know, I think if we come in there correctly and prepared, you know, I think it goes our way. 9 times out of 10. But if you were to ask me to give you a score, I would say probably right around that 35-28 to about 14-7 score in our favor. The Montague rivalry, whew, that runs deep. I transferred to Whitehall going into my freshman year. So, I mean, I've seen it from both sides, but I don't know, just something about like, just having those dudes like that are just across the bridge where it's like, I know we're like not that different, but I don't like you. I don't know, just something about that is like, just, it's really got that football in it. It's just nice, I don't know.
Max Brown, and I'm a safety. Our team's really alive. My personal favorite is defensive sessions. Everybody's upbeat, a big hit never goes unnoticed. Everybody's always hype and just bringing the boys up. That's a tough one. Gonna have to go with X Gon' Give It To You. That's a big one in the weight room. We love that one. One word describes me. I'd say a little crazy. It really gives you something to motivate yourself, push you forward, gives you a reason to do good in school. If you're not doing good in school, you can't play out on the field. So I'd say that's the biggest motivation. I think it's going to be a really good game. Montague's a hard-working team, but I think we're working hard on the field every day, and I think we're going to come out on top. I moved here when I was in 6th grade, so I never really got into it. But after last year's game, the triple overtime loss, now it kind of feels a little bit personal with Montague. So, it's just who has the bragging rights for the year, who gets that bell. And we won it this year, so.
I'm Nick Blanchard. I'm a middle linebacker. Huddle. My teammates make practice fun. We're really loud, and we act like crazy people a lot. We just hit each other in the helmets and jump and dance around. Just a lot of goofy stuff. We make it a lot of fun. We find ways. I don't know. The guy in our press box plays YMCA a lot. I don't know. Just give me, I don't know. That's just the first thing that came to my head. Hungry. Literally and figuratively, I guess. There's always motivation to, stay eligible and stuff. You never want to be able to miss a game because of something you've been lacking doing in the classroom. Montague always works really hard. We always work really hard. It's a really good rivalry. It's going to be a really good game. I can't really give a score, I don't think, off the top of my head, but just come watch. I'm sure it'll be fun. Well, basically, it's them. They're across the bridge. They're always doing funny stuff. I don't know what they got going on over there. They don't even have any places to eat, so I don't know what they do. But I don't think I'm allowed to say that. but basically, and they've been winning a lot, and I never got the bell, so I'm gonna get that.
Raeth Watson, corner, wide receiver. We just fly around a lot. We just do stupid stuff and hit real hard. Dreams and nightmares about Meek Mill. I don't really know. I think I'm funny, so we just gonna go with funny. It pushes me to try harder in school so I can be able to play sports in college. Like, I say like, I don't know, like 30-something. 30-something to 20. I don't know, it's like, I haven't been going to Whitehall my whole life, so like I just moved here like 4 years ago, and all I know is we hated the people crossing the bridge.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, here I did.
Did you?
Yep, I'll let you read it. Here at 2:14 left to go here in the half. I think we're past the 3-minute stretch part. Yeah, we are, because they are over there stretching right now, so.
Yeah, we understand we're having a little bit of technical difficulty with our audio here on the Greater Muskegon site. We will archive. We always archive the games afterwards, and they will sound much better as as that goes. So appreciate that, and we apologize for that. But all you can think of is probably with all the internet stuff going on here that it's adding to the confusion here.
We go from sometimes not having enough power to too much power.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully, yeah, we are on the video. I thought and CatchMark is actually working through the MHSAA site. So if you have that or subscribe to that, you can watch that and hear us. And then, like I said, we will have this the audio of this game. We'll have that archived on our site. We'll get that saved right after this one, so that should be able to listen to this one in its entirety.
Well, Tony Sigmund's got some work to do, does he not? Trying to get his troops rallied here, being down 14 points here at the half to start the third quarter, and Oakridge gets the ball to start the third quarter. So Tony's got some work to do, him and his coaching staff. They're trying to figure out this Oakridge defense and also try to figure out a way to get some more points on the board. They've had some good offensive production here in the first half, but that has not translated into points on the board.
Right, yeah, exactly. And, they, like I said, a big game here early next week. Ravenna is taking on these Whitehall Vikings. The Oakridge Eagles remains to be seen what they're going to have for a game next week, because they not sure what's going on with them. So maybe we'll have to ask their coaching staff what they got going here. Or the statistician, they're right next to you there, so maybe you can stick your head in there and see if who they're going to play.
We'll try to do that here on a timeout, see if they know anything.
All right, we're going to get set to kick this one off, and it's going to be Oakridge receiving the ball. They already have the lead 20-6 as we will start the second half here. Both teams huddle around their coaches for some last-moment instructions before we get set here for the second half.
Yeah, they have the lead. They have the momentum, and everything so far it's been all Eagles, with the exception of one drive here so far in this contest. So let's see what both teams can do here with just 24 minutes left in this one.
It's going to
Fresh
be
half on the board.
Going to be Jack McDowell kicking off for the Whitehall Vikings, a junior. Back deep will be, let's see.
Vanderput.
Yeah, Vanderput's back there. And he's going to have a little bit of company, right? Let's see who's the other.
34.
Oh, that's going to be Jones, Trevor Jones. So you got Jones and Vanderput back deep. 12 minutes on the clock here, and Whitehall has their work cut out for them. Both teams 1-0, but one of these teams is going to be 1-1 after tonight. Long kickoff by McDowell, fielded at the 10-yard line by Jones. He's to the 15 and running parallel, trying to get up to the 20. Turns the corner. He does. He's at the 25 now, and he's going to go down across the 25 to about the 27-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Oakridge Eagles right there with 11:52 left in this second half.
Leading the charge is Lucas Palmer for them. Defensively for Whitehall. They turn the page. That's a Bob Seger song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Only about 7 minutes worth, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens here. Whitehall desperately needs a stop here. You don't want to be falling down any more points. You got a significant with the way Oakridge is playing defense. You got a significant challenge as it is at 20-6. You don't want to go down 6 or 7 more points or 8 points, whatever it is.
Yeah, you can read that text message after this play, then I'll take it for a little bit while you're reading it.
Yeah. So, there's really nothing I can do about it. So,
Vander put on that carry over that left side there. Picks up positive yards from about 7 yards. Nice boatload of Vikings over there and on that stop. Going to set up about, they actually moved it back maybe a little bit, didn't they? Second and about 4.
Second down and 4. Ball at the 34, 11:27 left.
Oakridge moving left to right, driving to the north. Ball's out on that far hash mark.
So it's going to be Danachek checking with the line now, maybe checking on a snap count. You got 3 in the backfield, and Danachek is going to hand off to the first man through. Vanderput is up for a first down, up across the 40. See if they give him the forward progress all the way where he is. That would put him up at about the 44-yard line. I don't know if he's going to get all of that. No, they're going to back it down to the 43.
Blanchard and Van Patten on that stop defensively for the Whitehall Vikings. And right now, I think the two Danacheks, the quarterback and the dad, coach, they're going to go, you know what? We like to run the football, and we have a 2-touchdown lead. Let's take the air out of this thing and just start running it and using every second possible.
Right.
And try to make this a quick half and get out of here with a win on the road at Whitehall.
1st and 10, ball at the 43, 10:31 left here in the third quarter. Handoff again up the middle, and boy, oh boy, whoever had the ball, maybe it was Vanderputting. Oh, was it 10? That and a late flag comes down. That would have been Raymond on the carry, would it not? Nope.
There's a flag way in the backfield. Was that a personal foul? It is. Another 15 yards. Personal foul by the Whitehall Vikings.
Tacked on there. So the play actually got to midfield, so they'll tack on 15 from there. So Oakridge will be going deeper inside the Whitehall territory.
Well, I tell you what, John, if they go down and punch this one in and go up 26, 28 to 26 to 6 or 28 to 6, I think it's going to send shockwaves to the West Michigan Conference that the Oakridge Eagles are legit. They are for real.
Sure. 10:22 left here in this third quarter. Clock is just kicked into motion here. Ball at the 36-yard line of the Whitehall Vikings. Danachek went all the way to the sidelines to talk to his dad that time.
He probably says, Dad. He probably says coach / dad.
Right.
If we win this game, can I get a new car?
Handoff up the middle. And again, couple of yards. And, boy, tension's running high there in the pile, right?
Yeah, I've seen a Whitehall kid kind of shove an Oakridge kid over the pile there. Did you see that?
Yeah. It's going to be only a couple of yard gains. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 34. 9:38 left here in the third quarter.
Kind of thought maybe we might see another flag come out, but you heard an extra whistle in there, and they kind of got him calm down there a little bit.
9:24 and counting, 20-6. Oakridge driving. They already have the lead. 3 again in the backfield. No double tight end alignment. Here's a handoff for Raymond around the right side. He jukes past one man. He's down to the 30. He's at the 25, still on his feet as he fights his way to the 20, down maybe to the 19-yard line. And another first down for the Oakridge Eagles with 9:06 left here in this third quarter.
Wow, nice run by him out around that right side. I think it was Cook and Blanchard in on that stop defensively. But they are just making plays, Oakridge is, by running the ball. and they're just chewing up this clock while they're doing it. They started at 12-minute mark. They received the ball to start the third quarter. We're down to 8:50. They've gone about 60 yards, and that clock just sits there and just keeps on running.
1st and 10 ball at the 19. 3 in the backfield again. Jones and Raymond and Vanderput. And movement again, and this is going to be against Whitehall, right?
Yeah, 20 yards on this drive alone in penalties. Remember the first half we had hardly any?
Right.
Now we just 2 big penalties there against the Whitehall Vikings.
So that'll move the ball up 5 yards closer to the goal line. Now 8:40 in this third quarter. 1st and 5 from the 14-yard line. Oakridge looking mighty fine here this evening.
Have we ever seen them look bad? You think about it, since we came over here in the early 2000s.
Right, no.
I mean, they always they may lose, but
right.
I tell you what, they always come prepared and they play hard.
3 in the backfield, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. This is going to be Jones, I believe, and Jones fights his way inside the 10 to about the 5-yard line. Trevor Jones. And boy, what a three-headed monster at running back with Jones and Raymond and Vanderput, huh?
Absolutely. Then you got that offensive line, Driscoll, Shappy, Lowry, Bean, and Joseph doing a great job. I mean, you've got a well-balanced, right now they're executing very, very well, but they have a lot of balance. They can execute. They can throw a little bit when they have to. And in week 2, they've only had, I think, 1 penalty so far tonight. They are playing like it's week 7 or week 8. I mean, Kerry Harger and his staff have these guys playing very, very well early in the season.
7:35 and counting. 1st and goal from the 5. This is going to be Vanderput, and he can't turn the corner. Whitehall Vikings snow him under. So now you're looking at 2nd and 5.
Well, I tell you what, Nick Blanchard blew that play up right from the beginning. He must have seen something, maybe watching some film or something, but Nick Blanchard, boy, Vanderput got the ball, caught it, he got it, looked up, wanted to cut left. Blanchard right there to blow that play up.
Coming up on 7 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third quarter, 2nd and 8, so a loss of 3. And now Danicek running all the way to the sidelines to talk with his dad, and then he brings it back over.
And you got to figure this is a 3-down territory because I don't think Oakridge kicks field goals.
And this is going to be a handoff around the right side, and that is Raymond running in for his 2nd touchdown of the night. 8-yard touchdown run around right tackle, and Oakridge is added to their lead now 26-6 with 6:43 left here in this third quarter.
Started the drive at the 12-minute mark. They score at 6:43. That is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I should say it started the drive was at 11:52, but yeah. You drew over 5 minutes up on that clock.
Right. So they'll be going for the 2-point conversion again. As you said, they have not shown that they're going to kick extra points or anything like that. Again, the same 3 in the backfield. Usual suspects. Up under center is Danicek. And it is going to be rolling to his right. Danicek throws it in the corner of the end zone. It was intended, I guess you could say, it was between two McFadden and Vanderput. It's going to be incomplete at any rate. So 6:43 left here in the third quarter. First with the score 26-6. The Oakridge Eagles on top of Whitehall. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet.
From finding your perfect home to lowering monthly payments or getting cash out, Ron Rogers at Raeth Mortgage is here to help. As a senior loan officer, Ron has been providing customers with straight talk and sound advice for 27 years at Raeth Mortgage. He's conveniently located in Niles, but can meet you at any Raeth Mortgage location around our area. Visit his website, raeth.com/Ron Rogers, or give him a call today at 269-449-0754.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, well, we thought this one was going to be a nail-biter. It's been really anything but.
Yeah, correct.
Oakridge has come in and just dominated this one. They are looking mighty fine.
Dave Hart reporting. Quarterback Andrew Cooey, 2-yard touchdown run. Montague 14-0. 3:13 left to go in the third.
Still a very close game there, though.
Yes, sir.
So now you're going to have Trevor Jones kicking off. Back deep will be Bali and Watson.
Go ahead.
I was going to say Oakridge their kickoff game has been pretty short. And here's another little squib kick, and it's fielded by one of the upmen up to the 40-yard line. 40-yard line.
34 on the run back.
Okay, thank you. That would be Zach Hardy, Jr. So it'll be 1st and 10 at that point. 6:39 left, and Whitehall just not having a whole lot of things go their way.
No, they've just, you look at the sideline looks flat. They have no momentum. Oakridge has come in here and stolen all the momentum, stolen their thunder. And this is a must-score drive here for the Whitehall Vikings. Whitehall moving right to left, driving north. They have to get points on this drive.
Yeah, Whitehall did at one time cut it to 12-6, and that's as close as it's got. Handoff to Pruitt. Pruitt across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. He's going to gain about 3 or 4, where he'll be second with 6:29 left here.
Initial contact by Joza also had Aiden Johnston in on that stop defensively. Johnston just a sophomore.
All right, 6:16 and counting. 2nd and 6, gain of 4, ball at the 44 of Whitehall. Back to pass is Stratton, fires it over the middle, a man alone, that's Bali, and Bali has it, catches it in stride, and he's going to go for a touchdown. That is going to be 66.
Yeah, yep.
56-yard. 56-yard touchdown scoring strike from Stratton to Bali. Man, hit him right in stride, and the Whitehall fans finally have something to cheer about, don't they?
They do. That was a heck of a play, heck of a pass and a catch right there. And that did not take long. 6:39 was the start of the drive, and they score at 6:02. So I had just said that Whitehall needed a score to stay in it. They got it.
That's don't score any quicker than that, do you?
No, you do not.
It's going to be Landon Howe on the extra point attempt here.
Boy, they caught that Oakridge defensive backfield. I don't know if standing around or what happened, but he was wide open.
Man, caught him right in stride. The kick is up, and it is good. So 6:02 left in this third quarter, and Whitehall trying to make a game of it here. It is now 26 for Oakridge, 13 for the Whitehall Vikings. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also on CatchMark SportsNet.
Wolverine Electrical provides electrical services for residential and commercial customers, from new wiring to electrical maintenance and even troubleshooting. We're specialists in the service and installation of electrical systems and standby generator systems. Find us on the web at wolverineelectrical.com. Call Wolverine Electric at 616-300-1311. That's 616-300-1311.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, 6:02 left in this third quarter, and Whitehall finally gets the fans up on their seats, off their seats here in Whitehall to cheer. Boy,
it'd been a long time coming.
Couldn't diagram that any better, huh? The sophomore quarterback finds the senior receiver or junior receiver, Bali, in stride. Here's McDowell. He's going to kick it, and it is going to be Jones. Oh, it goes behind him, and it is going to be down at the goal line, and Jones is going to be down at the 1 yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, he was almost tackled in the end zone.
He was.
Woo, that was close.
I think what happened.
Close.
Yeah. I don't know if he actually touched the ball or not, but he certainly acted like it. I think he didn't want to take a chance, and so he knew that he had to bring it back even when it got behind him. And you're right, he was close to the end zone. I mean, I don't think it was an option of him downing it as far as like a touchback, because he may have touched it. So it's going to be 1st and 10.
Or got to be on the 1. I think it's maybe even inside the 1.
Yeah, it looks like the 1.5. 1st and 10 there. So it's going to be 6 minutes left, and let's see if Whitehall can steal some momentum here.
Well, I tell you what, they got everything they need right now. They're still down 2 scores, but John, they got the momentum. They got Oakridge pinned way back. Let's see what they can do. Once again, this Oakridge line here for them has been very, very good. They're short a guy.
Yeah.
Whitehall is their short a guy.
Boy, they were screaming to get somebody else out there, and they finally did. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle, not much. And now we're going to have a flag down. Well, Whitehall was short a man. Now, you don't get penalized for being short a man, do you? I mean,
I don't think so.
I think you can play short of 11 players. But it was, you could see, who was it for Whitehall, number 75. That was Gabe Reeve. He was beside himself. He was calling for somebody to come out there, and he finally did.
They have a update from Dave Hart, 21-yard interception for a touchdown by John Greiner. Montague up 21-0.
So now it's kind of deja vu for North Muskegon.
Yeah.
They played Catholics, tight in the first half last week, and then it got away from them a little bit.
Do you think maybe when that extra guy ran out there, that gave them 12 guys?
Maybe.
They had 11?
That had to be it, because I don't think you get a penalty for being – okay,
but
so –
wait a minute. Wow, that's a big penalty. That moves it all the way out to where's 17?
Where are they? Yeah. So that's like a 15-yard penalty.
I did not realize that would be a 15-yard penalty.
Wow. So that gets him out of the shadow of the goal line. So it's 1st and 10 from the 16 with 5:33 left. And now movement by Whitehall, but I think they got back. And now it's a run around the left side by Oakridge. And not much of a gain there. That is going to be, I think that's Jones on the carry.
24? 34.
Yep, Jones.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2nd down now and 7. Gain of 3, 5:11 left third quarter, 26-13. Boy, Whitehall had Oakridge backed up in their own end zone.
Oh, they did. They did.
Now again movement, and they're going to get caught this time. Trying to anticipate the snap count. Whitehall's going to be offside, and this is going to
make it about a 3rd and 2?
Yeah, second.
2nd and 2, I'm sorry. Oakridge moving left to right, driving here to the south. Ball's right about in that middle of the field. Should be setting it down on about the 26 or 27.
Whitehall self-inflicting wounds here.
Yeah.
2nd and 1 they're going to call it. Ball 4:57 left third quarter. Ball in the 26 of Oakridge. Out of the under center, this handoff to number 22, Vanderput. Vanderput's got the first down as he's across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So they'll move the chains with 4:49 left. And
defensively, I think that was Cook and Blanchard in on that stop for Whitehall.
Had Oakridge back on their heels a little bit. They tried that was starting back at about their own 1-yard line, but now they've given them new life here, and now you're seeing the Whitehall Vikings kind of slink down again.
I tell you what, we've heard so much about this Oakridge line. Kerry Harger talked about it also, about this Oakridge line, and they are good.
And
they open up holes and they move that line of scrimmage.
3 Amigo backfield that they've had for years, and it's a handoff again on the counterplay. Vanderput breaks through off left tackle, and he's across the 40 to the 41. He's going to gain about 7 yards or so, so a nice gain for Corey Vanderput.
That junior quarterback playing in a big game here tonight, doing a nice job, Danachek. He's getting all the snaps, getting the handoffs, doing really well, placing the ball right in the stomach of the running backs. He's had a really, really nice game. Danachek has not made any mistakes.
Yeah.
Get buzzed by a gypsy moth, did you?
Yes, so. 2nd down and 3 now. Ball at the 41 of Oakridge. They have moved it from their own 1-yard line. 3:36 left, 26-13. Whitehall had a quick strike here, but in the process of, and now again, Whitehall is just gambling on this, gambling on the snap count. That worked once tonight, but
it hasn't worked.
It hasn't worked.
They've got at least 15 yards in penalties because of that.
So really selling all out on aggression there, but it's costing them. So another 5-yard penalty. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now, ball at the 46-yard line with 3:23 left here in the third quarter.
I want to welcome in Officer JV listening. He says, hey, I just got connected. So love you guys. I want to thank all of our police, fire, first responders, and military. Vanderput, I think.
And, across the 50 to about the 48-yard line. So he's going to still be about, 3 yards, 4 yards shy of a first down, but just decent yardage, just nothing fancy. 2nd down and 6 with 2:52 left. in the third quarter.
Yeah.
26-13. Whitehall with the lead here, or with they wish, don't they?
Yeah.
Oakridge with the lead over Whitehall.
Oakridge still moving left to right, driving here to the south. Ball's out on that far CatchMark. So closest to that Oakridge sideline.
Jones, Vanderput, and Raymond in the backfield. Raymond's had a good night. Not a whole lot of yards, but a couple of touchdowns. Handoff up the middle. This is Vanderput, I believe. Red Watson, I think, got in there to make the stop.
34.
Nope, 34. It's Trevor Jones.
Watson and company make that stop defensively.
So it's going to be third down now and 3 with 2:10 left in the third.
Whitehall just keeps putting more and more guys up there in that, what they call that box, walking more and more guys up.
Sure.
Kind of got to wonder if Danachuk's not going to hit them with a pass here pretty quick. But really, Whitehall just is self-inflicting themselves with costly penalties.
Right.
And Oakridge just moving the ball down the field with that big, strong, well-developed, well-executed offensive line here tonight. They're just opening up one hole after another.
Right. 137 and counting.
They have 9 guys up in the box.
Handoff up the middle, and we got another flag down. Now it's getting kind of sloppy, isn't it?
False start over here on Oakridge. That looked funny, didn't it?
Yeah.
That looked funny right from the get-go.
So this is going to back Oakridge up 5 with 1:34 left in the third.
They could hit him with a pass play.
Whitehall's got a chance, but they definitely need to make a stop, and they got to make something happen offensively. Other than that, piece of cake.
Yeah.
Third down and 9, ball at the 47-yard line, back inside Oakridge territory. 1:34 left, third quarter, 26-13. Oakridge with the lead. John Russell, Cal Van Single.
Thank you, everybody, for providing scores.
Yes,
tonight.
we appreciate that.
Arlene.
Had our challenges here tonight, that's for sure. Here's Vanderput around the left side and going to get close to a first down, but I'm sure he ran out of football field before he got to the sticks. Let's
But
see.
you know what? He got far enough that Kerry Harger might think about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I thought he ran out of bounds, but the clock's still moving.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, no, he stepped out of bounds. You're right. It's about 4th and 3.
So
that's funny because he went out of bounds, didn't he?
I would have thought so. But it's going to be 4th and 3.
Yep.
Ball at the 47. And Danachuk is their punter, so he's going to do his thing where he lines up out of the shotgun. Let's see if he drops back or if he, and now movement. But
he got back.
Whitehall got back. They do that little hand slap, and now Danachuk going to go back in punt formation, and he kicks it. I'll tell you, got
nice
a
punt.
nice one off. Yeah, down to the 15, still rolling to the 10, down to the 5, and it's down. No, picked
up.
He
picked it up.
Picked up by Whitehall. That's Bally. Wally's at the 20. He's at the 25-30. He's at the 35-40. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. He's tightrope walking down the left sideline, and he's all the way down to the 25-yard line. What had happened was Oakridge was getting around there. They were trying to get the farthest roll they possibly could. And Nate Bally just stepped in there, picked up the ball, and ran it all the way back inside Oakridge territory at about, the 21-yard line.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow.
That's when
Tony
Tony Sigmund's going, no, go. You know, one of those.
Right.
That could have been disastrous if he would have bobbled that at all.
What a play by Bally. You're right. I mean, could be a hero or goat there, right?
Yep.
Turned into a hero.
Yeah. Remember old Lem Barney did that back in the 60s for the
day.
Lions.
Yeah.
Bunch of guys were standing around the ball, they were watching it roll to an end. Lem Barney, a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
For the Detroit Lions, ran right between them, picked it up and scooped it up and went a long ways.
That was back in the days when the Lions were more apt to score on defense than they were on offense.
Yeah.
They had Barney and crew back there. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see what the Whitehall Vikings can do. Big play there. Man in motion to the right side. That's going to be Jonathan Cook into the game, or Jackson Cook, and a handoff up the middle, and that's Pruitt. And Pruitt fights his way down inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. The Whitehall Vikings say, hang on a minute, 22 seconds left in this third quarter.
Rayner and McFadden in on that stop defensively for Oakridge.
Boy, they pumped this one in here, and you got yourself a ball all game.
Now we do have a game.
16 seconds left, 26-13. Oakridge with the lead. Ball is at 2nd and 1 at the 13. Out of the shotgun is Stratton. In motion now comes Alt Gilbers. He takes the handoff. It's a jet sweeper on the left side. He's down inside the 10 to the 9, maybe the 8-yard line. And he will have the first down, so they'll move the chain. So it's going to be first and goal from about the 8 or 9-yard line.
Aiden Johnson with the tackle. End of the third.
Third quarter comes to an end, and folks, we have ourselves a football game. We'll take a timeout as we go into quarter number 4, 26-13, Oakridge with the lead. You're listening to high school football here on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also on the on CatchMark SportsNet.
Wolverine Electrical provides electrical services for residential and commercial customers, from new wiring to electrical maintenance and even troubleshooting. We're specialists in the service and installation of electrical systems and standby generator systems. Find us on the web at wolverineelectrical.com. Call Wolverine Electric at 616-300-1311. That's 616-300-1311.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, we're back here. John Russell along with Cal Van Single, and we got, like I said, we got ourselves a football game. It took a while, but if Whitehall could bang this one in here, you're within a score.
You know,
crazy as that sounds.
Whitehall has been down here before in that first quarter. Then they fumbled, I think, on their 14. Oakridge forces that fumble with a big hit, but the Vikings have to punch this one in here.
Some scores to pass along here in just a second. We'll get through this play here. It's going to be first and goal from the 9-yard line.
Vikings moving left to right. They're headed towards that south end zone. Ball's on that far hash mark.
Got to score here. No doubt about it. Definitely 4-down territory here. Actually, they're hoping it's just one-play territory. They want to save as much time as they can. Now Stratton talking to the official about something. Give me an opportunity to pass along some scores. I think Cal mentioned this one. Montague 21, North Muskegon nothing. Reese Puffer and St. John's tied at 6. How about that? Cadillac over Fruitport 14-6. Ravenna taking it to Shelby 63-0. They're all in the third quarter. Early tells us. Thank you very much. And it's a keeper by Stratton, and Stratton's not going to gain very much. It's going to be second down and goal from about the 9-yard line. Boy, Bolly gets started limping there, but I don't know what that was all about.
McFadden in there to stop that one.
Clock ticking down here. 11:41 left in this fourth quarter. 26-13. Whitehall trying to stay relevant in this game. Got to score here. They score here. They're right back in it.
With the momentum.
Fogus, line to the right side, wide to the right side. You got a couple wide to the left side. And that's going to be Pruitt standing next to Stratton. In motion comes Bonnelly. Handoff to Pruitt. Pruitt fights his way down inside to about the 5-yard line. It looks like, it's going to be third down. Or is it, did I miss a down? Is it they got?
It should be third.
They got fourth on the down box.
I don't think so. I don't know. Ethan Joseph in on that stop. I'm thinking third, isn't it?
I thought so. I don't think well, they're saying 4th and 1. You know what they're saying? They're saying they can get a first down. Okay, I had them at first and goal from the 9, but it was, I guess, first and whatever. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown, apparently, as they're on the 3-yard line. Power sweep to the right side, and this is close. Let's see, a touchdown. Touchdown for Bolly, wasn't it? Number 3, yes. Nate Bolly took the jet sweeper on the right side. And he scores. That's going to be a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Whitehall Vikings have crawled their way back now, 26-19. All an important extra point here as they are 7 down right now, trying to make it 6 with 10:32 left in this fourth quarter.
And who's their kicker?
Kicker is Landon Howe.
Howe, yep.
I think he's missed one and made one. High snap, and now it's a Chinese fire drill. A pass towards the end of the end zone. That was Bolly on the hold. It was a bad snap, and he tried to hit number 2. That would have been Kyle Stratton around the right side for the 2-point conversion, but it didn't go. So now you got a 7-point game. 10:32 left in the fourth quarter. 26-19. Oakridge on top of Whitehall. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also on CatchMark SportsNet.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. Interesting game here. Boy, it looked at a couple of times here that Whitehall was pretty much just phoning this one in, but they have crawled their way to within 7. Made it a little tougher not being able to convert that extra point there.
Yes, sir. Dave Hart reporting Dylan Everett, 23-yard touchdown run, 28-0 now. Montague with the lead, 9:06 left to go in the game over there, Montague, North Muskegon. Nice drive here by the Whitehall Vikings to go down and get a much, much needed touchdown here to, like you said, John, to bring this back to a 7-point game. What can they do now defensively?
For the second straight week, North Muskegon's hung with the team, a powerful team for one half, but it's 2 halves of football. A little short kick, and it is Oakridge downing it at the, 37-yard line. Little kind of a onside kick, but not
they
really.
Kicked into an opening.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it was a full-blown onside, but.
Well, right now, John,
yeah,
I think this is going to come down to that big offensive line of Oakridge here that has done so well here tonight, opening up big holes and moving the sticks here for them. And I also think really you got to kind of maybe start to incorporate a pass in there a little bit because Whitehall is just anticipating the run.
1st and 10 now. Handoff on the counter to Jones, and Jones is met right at the line of scrimmage, and he is hammered. Whitehall trying to hold him in here. 10:23 left. Oakridge 26-19.
Yep. Yeah, Van Patten and Rake, Hamden Rake over there, junior defensive lineman, makes that stop.
Well, this has turned into the game we thought it would be. Had our doubts there for
we did.
a good portion of it, but Whitehall is battling their way back.
Right now, Whitehall, even once again, down 7, but they got some momentum going. Oakridge moving from the right to the left, driving to the north here. Ball's out on that far hash mark.
2nd and 10, ball at the 37, as Cal mentioned, 3 in the backfield. It's going to be Jones. It's going to also be Vanderput and Raymond. And a handoff counter play up the middle, and
Vanderput, I think.
Vanderput, okay. He is up to the 45. He still doesn't have now got a rugby scrum, and boy, they finally blow the whistle.
That kid runs relentless, does he not?
He does. So he got about 7 yards, if not 8. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
Bolly in there doing a nice job of just extending a hand, helping him up. Set up about a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, 1.5 there. All right.
Do I hear 1 1/3? 1 3/4.
Big play here defensively for Whitehall. 9-10 and counting. Ball is at the 46-yard line of Oakridge. Danicek going over to talk to his dad, the offensive coordinator. Now he comes running back to the huddle. Big play here.
He runs a lot in the evening, does he not?
Yeah.
Back and forth.
3 in the backfield again. And it is going to be a handoff, first man through, and that is going to be a first down, I do believe.
Vanderput.
And it is. I'll move the chains. 8:47 left. Big first down there for Oakridge. Vanderput on the carry.
I think it was Shane Cook in there. I think it was him in on that stop defensively. First down, fresh first down, and probably about another 2 minutes off the clock here. Started at about 8:40, so we'll see here how much time Oakridge can work on this clock and work on picking up positive yardage.
Yeah, you're going to see Oakridge in no hurry now. They're going to take as much time as they can. And Danicek already takes a bit of time as he goes all the way over to the sideline to chat with his dad.
The time of possession is really going to favor Oakridge tonight by the time this one's all said and done, I would believe.
Up under center is Danicek, same 3 suspects in the backfield. Handoff counter play, and that is going to be, probably is going to be Vanderput down to the 49-yard line. I'll check for sure.
Tell you what,
nice. Tannis Raymond.
Yeah, nice job of blocking up front. Driscoll, Shappy, Lowry, Bean, and Joza. You know, in 5 yards, it could have been more there. Whitehall doing a good job of getting in and stopping what I thought was going to be a big, big run.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 6, ball at the 48, 7:38 and counting.
Once again, Oakridge driving to the north. Ball now is more on this near hash mark, kind of right out here in front of us.
Danacek, again looking at the back judge. And it is going to be a handoff up the middle and
Vanderput.
A couple of more yards. Vanderput on the carry, so you're looking at 3rd down now. And what are you going to do, about 5, maybe 4?
Vanderput doing a nice job of reaching down and grabbing Gabe Reavy and helping him up. Reavy on the bottom of that pile. He's the first one to make that initial contact.
So 3rd and 4, ball at the 46, Cal.
Yeah, we've already taken 2 minutes off that clock right there.
And the 46 being the 46 of Whitehall.
This drive started at the 10:30 mark. And this set of first downs is going to be by the time they snap the ball, like at the 6:30 mark, or maybe even lower.
6:29 and counting. Big 3rd down play here. This is going to be Vanderput trying to get around the corner. He does. He's down to the 40, down to the 35. Stiff arms the man as he goes down out of bounds inside the 30 or right at the 30. So a big first down there for Oakridge. Clock will stop, but he got the first down.
Brendan Raymond with a nice block out front here to spring Vanderput.
So 6:20 left in this one, and that was a huge first down for the Oakridge Eagles.
Reed City 28, Grant nothing. That's a final. Puffer 12, St. John's 6. Rick Hickman reporting. I think I got another one coming in.
Okay. I might have some of the same ones that you have. I'll check. Yeah, you said Montague 28-0, right?
Yes, sir. Cadillac 7, Fruitport nothing. That was a while ago, though. Holton 20, Coleman 8.
3 in the backfield for Oakridge. Danacek, 1st and 10 at the 30. Up under center. And he's going to hand off to Jones. Jones tries to slip through a tackle. He's down to the 27-yard line, so he'll gain a couple.
And on that stop defensively were Cook and Blanchard for the Whitehall Vikings. Positive yardage again. Look at this, 4 yards, 5 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Holton's going to defeat Coleman. Their nickname should be the Lanterns. You realize that, right? The Coleman Lanterns.
Right, yeah, I like it.
Yep, Doug Pasco reporting once again that Grant loses tonight, 28-0.
5:46 and counting. Clock is rolling. 2nd down and 7. Full 7-point deficit now for Whitehall, so you're talking a touchdown and an extra point. Here's a handoff. This is going to be Vanderput to the 22-yard line. He's got to get maybe to the 19, maybe to the 20.
Mm-hmm. On that stop is Blanchard. You know, a lot of these kids will probably play like a baseball, travel baseball together.
Yeah.
Because that time you see Blanchard reach down and helped up Vanderput, and each one of them kind of exchanged a little slap on the helmet.
A lot of respect out there.
Mm-hmm.
3rd down and 1, ball at the 21-yard line, so they do have to get to the 20 for a first down. Well, Whitehall has got to make a stop. That's all there is to it. You give up another first down here, and oh my goodness! And in the backfield, this is Vanderput, but second effort, I think, got him the first down.
Yeah.
He was caught in the backfield, but he twisted and turned, and I think second effort got him the first down. Cal.
Boy, and I tell you what, Whitehall almost had a personal foul on him holding or a face mask.
Well, you know what? Second effort did not get him a first down. He is going to be caught short. They didn't give him a good mark, so it's going to still be 4th and 1. And obviously Oakridge does not have a kicking game because they go for 2 here. So they're not going to, field goal is not an option. So you might as well go for it. You're 4th and 1.
Right about now, Kerry Harger would like to be able to look at Jamie Potts and say, go kick us a field goal.
Right.
Remember back in the days?
Oh, yeah.
Man, he could kick him from wherever.
All right, this is, for all intents and
play.
purposes, a game here probably. 4 minutes left. Whitehall has to hold, 4th and 1. Here they come. It's a handoff to Raymond. Raymond is hit. He's got the first down, still on his feet as he fights his way inside of the 15 to about the 11-yard line. That was a huge first down. As you can hear the Oakridge Eagles fans across the way there screaming their approval with 3:52 left.
Yeah, he went out around that right side. He got just some great blocking out there on that tight end. Not sure who it was over on that side, but my goodness. Man, that was just physical football over there. Would have been either McFadden or Bryce Harris, one of the two.
Yeah, they're their two tight ends.
Yeah.
So now you're looking at 1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line, 3:40 and counting.
This drive, once again, don't forget, started at the 1st and 10 at their own 37 at the 10:30 mark. This is just methodical. This is Oakridge football, isn't it?
Yeah. And if you're Tony Sigmund, you're starting to think about the timeouts factors here from your taking them on defense. I would say it's going to start right after this play. If they make any kind of a stop at all, or even if they don't, I think you're going to see Whitehall burn a timeout. Handoff here around the left side, stacked up, not much. And he's going to go down. He's blow the whistle.
Yep. And on that stop are Max Brown and Nick Blanchard.
And Whitehall will take their first timeout with 3:03 left. So it comes down to this now. So they will talk it over. 3:03 left here in this fourth quarter, 26-19. Whitehall on top. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
You run into a lot of surprises on a construction site. None of them pleasant. That's why I just bought my third Silverado from Freedom Chevy. At Freedom, I always know what I'm getting. A dependable vehicle at a fair price with no bull and no hassles. And in case anything does go wrong, they have my back with their 10-year, million-mile warranty. That's why wherever I'm going, I let Freedom Chevy take me there. Find new roads.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, again, I want to thank Freedom Chevy. They've been with us years ago, and Chuck Clark, and now they're back with us again. We do appreciate them. Great seeing. Bought a few vehicles. Both of us have over the years. Yep. Take the short drive to Fremont. Check out their inventory. Great sales after the service. They will steer you right.
Chucky.
Going to be 2nd down and 7. 3:03 left here, and again, look for Whitehall to burn timeouts as quick as they can.
We got a little conference going between the
They do.
coaches
Raymond
the
is over there along with Danachek, and you're right, the coaches. Don't know what that's all about.
I don't know. Danachek's talking to the officials.
Coach Danachek, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't like something. Pointing towards the line. And now
the Eddies won tonight 55-0.
Wow, and now we have Oakridge call it.
Timeout?
Yeah, they took a timeout. So we'll go ahead and maybe we'll give us an opportunity to recap some of the scores. I know you've been doing that. So Eddie's winning big tonight?
55-0.
Okay.
So that loss last week by Montague, 36-0.
Yeah.
Doesn't look quite so bad now, does it?
Exactly, especially since Montague's kind of stepped on the gas here in the second half a little bit.
Holton 20, Coleman 8. You got that one right?
Yeah. That's the final? Or
I don't know if it's a final.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We got the Montague 28-0. That's not a final yet, I don't think.
No.
What else have I got?
28 Grant, or Reed City 28 Grant, nothing.
Okay.
Yep. You got Puffer and St. John's.
I got them tied at 6. That's
I
what
got 12-6.
Who's that?
Puffer.
Okay, good for them. Huh?
Yep.
That'd be a nice win for Coach Bird.
What do you got for Cadillac Fruitport?
It's been a while. Let's see here. I got Cadillac 14, Fruitport 6.
Okay.
That sounds right to you?
Yep.
Ravenna easy win over Shelby, it looks like.
I got Rockford 21, Cedar nothing. Spring Lake 21, Zeeland East nothing. That one surprises me.
Last score I got was at the half for West Catholic and Muskegon Catholic. It was 14-0 West Catholic at the half.
Okay.
And then I had Sparta 14, Ludington 3. Not sure when. I'm assuming that's at the half, or was a halftime score as well. All right, here we go. 2nd down and 7. 3:03 left in this game. Oakridge on top 26-19. Handoff up the middle, and again, not much. So it's going to be 3rd down. You'll see another quick timeout by Whitehall here. They're going to burn their second. 2:51 left. Boy, oh boy.
I tell you what, Derek Driscoll, man, he wiped the offensive tackle for Oakridge. He wiped the guy out.
So another timeout on the field. So now Whitehall has one timeout remaining, 2:51 left, 26-19, 3rd down and 3 when we come back. And we will take another quick timeout here, high school football, Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
You're listening to high school football on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and CatchMark SportsNet. Now back to the game. All right, 2:51 left. Whitehall has one timeout remaining. It's 3rd and 3. So they got to make another stop, and they'll call another timeout. And then, of course, if Oakridge does not make it, they will go for it.
And don't forget, this drive started at the 10:30 mark in the 4th quarter.
It did, yeah.
And they've held this thing for, oh my goodness, a long time.
First things first, Whitehall has got to stop Oakridge here to have a chance. I mean, they got to stop on this very down. They can't give them another first down because they will not have enough timeouts to. They can do something about the timeout situation right now if they stop. Sure, it'll be 4th down, but first things first.
I have a thought. I know it's scary.
Handoff counter play, and let's see here. Boy, it looks like he's got the
close, but that's close.
Okay. Vanderput on the carry. He needed 3, and if he got it, it's just 3. Let's see. Are they going to measure? I think so.
Yeah, I think you should.
Boy, talk about your key measurements, huh?
Oh,
wait a minute. They're not. They put four on the down box.
Well, the one official signaled timeout, like they were going to measure.
Okay, maybe they will.
Oh, wait, no, it is a time. It's a timeout. Was it did Whitehall call a timeout?
Well, I thought the official pointed to himself. I think they're going to have a timeout for a measurement. They did put 4th down on the down box on the field.
Here come the chains across the frozen tundra.
So we're down to 2:43. If this is not a first down, then you're going to have to see Whitehall call a quick timeout, right?
Yeah, because they will start the clock back up.
All-important measurement, and it is a first down, so that's academic. Big first down for the Oakridge Eagles.
So the clock's going to start.
Yep, Whitehall has one timeout remaining. But boy, oh boy, that was a nail in the coffin right there, Cal, for Whitehall.
Yeah, but so there are 2:43 left. They got to punch it in. I mean, they can't go forward. They can't. There's too much time left to run the clock out. So they at least have to run a play.
Well, they got first and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yeah,
they've got. You're right. They've got more.
They can't just take a knee
more
for more
time than they got field.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. So you got to try to punch this in, and if you got 3 hands, you better have all 3 on the ball.
Right.
Because Whitehall's going to be doing everything they can to strip it.
All right, clock is rolling. 2:19. First and goal from the 2. Danachek up under center, 3 in the backfield, and it is going to be a handoff to Vanderput, and he is going to be short of the goal line.
But he fell in the end zone, but they're going to call him down.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
And now we get a timeout.
And now Whitehall will burn their final timeout with 1:59 left. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the – wow, they didn't give him anything, right? 2nd and goal from the 2. He ran for a long ways not to get anything. So
so you get 35 between plays?
I think so.
Yeah, you just don't have enough time. I mean, there's too much time left to take a knee 3 times. There's basically 2 minutes left.
Wow, they did. They actually put some time on the clock, didn't they? Yeah, 2:02.
They did. Went from 1:59 to 2:02.
Although there is one way of looking at it. I mean, you're this close, you scored, it's over with anyhow.
It's over with, yep.
And if you get too fancy, I mean, you can still take a knee. Like you say, you're not going to have enough time. I mean, there's going to be some time left. There won't be very much time left. But
why not? The quick and easy thing was just punch it in, and then the game's over.
Because they can't. Even if Whitehall comes back and scores, they're going to. It's going to.
They're not going to have much time left. I'm thinking we've already seen a couple fumbles tonight.
Right.
Whitehall's going to be doing everything they can to strip it, to keep it out of there.
Yeah, I don't think Oakridge is going to do anything fancy other than just try to score here.
No.
I mean, they're if they score, they've sewed it up, because Whitehall would have to score just to get back to where they were before. I mean, they're one score down now. They'd be 2 scores down.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty bleak if Oakridge scores. Turn out the lights. The party's over if they score.
I think so.
All right, 3 in the backfield. 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left. Counter play here, right side. That is going to be Raymond. And Raymond is into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the night, right? Yep, number 10.
I think so, yes.
So there it goes. All that strategy talking for nothing, as Oakridge has opened up the lead here now, 32-19 with 1:51 left.
10:30 when it starts. The drive starts. They score at 1:51. That is outstanding football.
It is. Man.
This is, it is 3, because Jones has one, Josa has one on the interception, and Raymond has 3. 1 in the first half, 2 in the second.
They'll go for the 2-point conversion, which they have all night. And out of the shotgun is Danachek. He looks to his left, fires it over the head of Raymond, and Raymond is planted but then a nice hand up by number 4 who planted him, Max Brown.
Yeah, Raymond is playing, but I tell you what, he's holding his midsection.
Yeah.
Look at his right arm down around his stomach.
Yeah, he was really left hung out to dry there a little bit. Yeah, he's not doing well, is he?
No, he's not.
3 touchdowns here, and he took one to the rib section. Boy, if you got to think he's going to be looking up Danachek and saying, hey, you kind of left me out to dry. He hung out to dry there, partner. So it's going to be 1:57 left in this one, 32-19. Oakridge is going to move on to another victory. It remains, we never did find out who they, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, figure out who that is. I'll tap dance here for a few seconds. I think the schedule I had was Mason County, but I think that something's wrong with that, because Mason County has not played a game yet because of a COVID situation, and it seems like they got kind of a schedule where they were playing some of the smaller teams. So Cal right now getting the skinny on what lies ahead for Oakridge. We know Ravenna lies ahead for Whitehall, and Ravenna is going to come in here feeling good about themselves after opening week win against Beale City, a close one, and then a not-so-close win over Shelby. So 1st and 10, 1:57 left. In this one, it'll be a kickoff. No game?
No game.
Okay, so they will have no game. They be in Oakridge. And it's a little onside, little snubber kick, and it's downed by Whitehall's number 45. That would be Jaden Brinkert Jr.
You know, you've been here a while and you grab your binoculars to put them on as a headset.
Right. So will that go as a forfeit win or just a no game? We don't know probably.
I would say probably a forfeit win.
So Oakridge will have the week off next week.
Unless they can find someone.
And
we have seen.
Then the following week it'll be Montague. And we'll do that one over in Montague. All right, out of the shotgun is Stratton, 32-19, 1:55 left. Whitehall has no timeouts remaining.
Whitehall did score last possession in 2 plays, so.
And back to pass over here to the right side. It is going to be Red Watson. Red Watson trying to get outside, and he does. He tries to get out of bounds. First down, as the ball is going to be placed at the 42-yard line of Oakridge with 1:47. Clock stopped.
Yeah, so they started out 1st and 10 on their own 47, got down to the 42 of Oakridge. Whitehall moving left to right, driving to the south.
3 wideouts to the right side, 1 wideout left. Shotgun is Kyle Stratton. Stratton looks to his left, now looks over to the middle of the field. He's got Boley, and Boley is hit. It's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I tell you what, nice job there on defense. They both got there at the same time.
Yeah, that was
number 3, wasn't
30,
it?
33.
33, okay. Oh, Rayner on the defense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Timed it perfectly. The
He
Whitehall fans wanted a flag, but
no.
I think he timed it just about as well as you could.
Yeah, that was perfect timing.
2nd and 10, ball at the 43, clock stop, 1:42 left, 32-19. Oakridge with the lead. Out of the shotgun is Kyle Stratton. You got 3 wideouts right side, 1 wideout left side. Pruitt standing next to Stratton. Stratton rolls to his right. He throws it. It is going to be incomplete, intended for Fogus. On the coverage there was Garcia. Lorenzo Garcia. 3rd down and 10.
So this really has come down to 2 plays left, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We give the Whitehall Vikings credit. They've been battling.
Yeah, there was times tonight that it looked like it was going to be just a really one-sided game. The score is still going to kind of look like that, but
20 got an update here from out of Montague. 24-yard touchdown run by Chase Gowell. 35-0 Montague with 2:45 left.
That's going to be a game that's going to have been closer than this final score will indicate. Oh, a pass incomplete. Intended again for Fogus, but Lorenzo, it looks like, was kind of underthrown there. Actually, Lorenzo Garcia had the better chance at the ball than anybody. 4th and 10 now with 1:35
Good
left.
thing he didn't pick that. He would have been gone to the races.
I got West Catholic over MCC 28-6. Don't know if that's a final or not. Spring Lake beating Zeeland East 56-21.
No way.
Spring Lake. How about that, huh?
Wow.
That's okay. They're all in the 4th quarter, so they're not finals yet.
Okay. Ooh.
Didn't see that one coming.
No, I did not.
Well, Zeeland East isn't Zeeland West, though, right? Zeeland West is Shillito's team.
Yeah, but I thought Zeeland East, they have a new coaching staff, whole new staff, so I thought they'd do a little better than that one.
Out of the shotgun is Stratton. Stratton fires it, intended for Fogus. Some bumping and grinding. Fogus wants him to throw a flag. They won't do it.
Because he's intended, the defensive back he's got every right to the ball, too.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Oakridge. Go over on downs with 1:28 left.
And we got a personal foul running the mouth. We have a wide receiver from Whitehall who was upset, but there was an Oakridge player in front of him. But the Oakridge player can go, he has every right to the ball also.
Yeah, once it's in the air, it's everybody's ball.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Oakridge's ball, 1:28 left in this one, 32-19. Oakridge Eagles are going to improve to 2-0. They will have what amounts to a bye week next week, and then they will get back in action in 2 weeks against Montague Wildcats, and we'll have that one on the Greater Muskegon Sports Network and also CatchMark SportsNet.
A lot of people thought, myself included, the West Michigan Conference might have to go through Whitehall.
Yeah.
I think right now it's loud and clear.
Yeah.
The title's going through Oakridge.
Be interesting to see what Montague has for Oakridge in a couple of weeks. Yeah, very impressive. I thought maybe Oakridge might be a little bit one-dimensional. I thought, okay, they're going to really rely on the run, which they do, but tell you what, don't count on Danicek as far as a quarterback. This kid can throw the ball.
Yeah, he's got a really nice arm, and yeah, they are run heavy, but the flip side of it is stop them.
Yeah.
You can't stop them.
And now Danicek taking a knee.
Yeah.
So clock will roll because Whitehall could do nothing about it.
Nope.
So they'll have to take a knee at 35, probably one more time. 32-19 Oakridge Eagles. Going to win this one. The Oakridge Eagle Nation are on the far sideline. Some of the fans getting ready to get on out of here, but they want to salute their hometown heroes. Tell you what, they travel well, don't they?
That they do.
And they get to their place well. I always say that I get to the games early, but they are usually waiting outside in a line by the time I show up there.
I remember some of those 05, 08 teams and getting there at 5:15, and there are 300, 400, 500 people in line and just shaking your head, going, oh, my goodness.
So Danicek will have to take a knee one more time, and then this one will be all over with in the victory column for the Oakridge Eagles, who will bump their record to 2-0. And he does. He takes the knee,
Glory might have to run one. They're going to say no.
Yeah. You can hear the screams from along the far sidelines as the Oakridge Eagles are going to win this one by the score of 32-19 to bump their record to 2-0, while the Whitehall Vikings now will even their record at 1-1, and they're going to have a test next week against Ravenna. That's going to be an interesting game, and we'll be back here. We'll be back here for that one.
Ravenna's 2-0, right?
Right.
Yeah. Don't look now, but the game really setting up in the future possibly might be that Ravenna Oakridge game.
Yeah.
Probably about week 5 or week 6.
Right. Interesting stuff, huh?
Yes, sir. All right, what are we going to do here, partner?
Well, let's do the final scoring summary. Why don't we keep it here and do that really quick?
For Whitehall here, they did not score until 1, 2, 3, 4. Their 5th drive, the first quarter, they started out, second quarter started out 1st and 10 on their own 16, started the drive at 6:40. Score at 2:43. Pruitt with a nice run out around that left side. Offensive line doing a great job of blocking. Red also doing a great job of blocking over.